they're certainly not going to send us Glen Rose and Monticello and us just send them Nashville. But
so that's how that works. Okay.
Yeah. Now once conference starts, you get every film because everybody's played the 3 preseason games and then et cetera. But so Friday night, me and my family, for example, we went back home to Lake Charles and visited family, and then some of the other coaches went to a different game. Some went to Camden, El Dorado, and so then Saturday was right back to it.
I bet somebody was watching Bauxite and Monticello too.
It wasn't me.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's a long drive to Bauxite.
It is. That's right. He was at Bauxite, wasn't he?
Yeah. So we've watched it. Don't get me. I don't want all the listeners out there to think we don't know what they're doing, but we watched the tape. But in person, I don't think anybody went up there.
Well, prior to last year, I didn't even know where Bauxite was. So
Yeah.
That's if you haven't taught me anything else, Coach, you've taught me where Bauxite is.
Well, it's really because of me. You got one of the great experiences of your life to get to go to the pit and watch a Bauxite minor and Magnolia Panther football game. So,
Absolutely.
If I've done nothing else, I've gotten people to get one of the most iconic stadiums in Arkansas. So,
there we go. Yeah, that is definitely an iconic stadium for sure. All right, Coach. We'll kind of recap a little bit. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Magnolia Panther cheer clinic.
passer, maybe 15, and it was a late hit. He was guarded down, and we hit him, so technically yes, but we had that penalty, so you take those away. They had like 110 yards of total offense, and had like 40 rushing, so our defense played well. Coach Savage, on the defensive side, Coach Boone did a great job as our coordinators, so I'm really proud of the whole team, coaching staff. Everybody was involved in the game, and I just thought it was a good way to start the season.
Back to your quarterback play, Walker Carter, and that's something. I mean, you can send the play in as you usually do, but a lot of that is still the quarterback has got to be able to figure out, okay, what's available on the other side, how are they, what are we going to attack, and you're obviously going to try to attack their weakness.
Yeah, and Walker's so good at that because he's so football smart and very savvy as far as, we're going to run what we run, and there's going to be some things to that, or off of that, I should say, that we can attack different parts of it. But he'll come to the sideline and say, hey, they're not giving us this front, they're giving us this. This guy's getting blown off the ball, et cetera. And so he's really good of having a coach on the field. But also, who helps with that, who's kind of the unseen hero, is Tristan Morgan at fullback. Wingbacks are getting a lot of carries, misdirection type stuff. But Tristan does a phenomenal job of also telling us, where he can line up to get a block better, or what's open around the perimeter, because he's sitting back there at fullback, able to kind of see everything like a quarterback. So having Walker and Tristan back there together really helps out Coach Boone, as calling the game.
Yeah, a lot of what we see is when Tristan carries the ball, but when he doesn't carry the ball, he's just as valuable with his blocking, as are a lot of your guys on your offense.
Yeah, and you don't ever want to say anybody's more valuable doing something, because Tristan's real good at carrying the ball. He runs behind his shoulder pads as tall as he is. He gets low, he runs hard, he keeps his feet moving. But Tristan's also very football smart, and so he'll come in, hey, I can't kick him out from this spot. If we move me over to this spot, I can kick him out, and, things of that nature, that he just gets it. And having those two have, completely bought into the system has really helped our offense thrive, because when we can get that, and then we've got athletes out on the perimeter like Jumaje and Ike and Jeremiah Cooper and C.J. Jones and Johnny Curry. I mean, we've got a stable of running backs that we feel pretty good about.
So an excellent game again in your first game against Nashville. 30-6 was the final in that game. Defense performed very well for you as well on that night, as I'm sure that they will all season long. And this week, you are at home once again, taking on the Bauxite Miners. We'll come back and talk about them next.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast, it's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Summer's here, and so are road trips, vacations, and bugs splattered all over your car. Keep your ride looking fresh all season long with a Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Plan. Pay once and wash as many times as you want. With 4 great plans to choose from, there's an option for every driver and every budget. Rocket Fast Car Wash keeps your car sparkling clean no matter how many bugs you meet along the way. Drive into summer with unlimited shine. Visit Rocket Fast Car Wash and sign up today.
In life, balance is everything. Whether it's finding time between work and family or maintaining a healthy diet. The same goes for investing. Having a balanced and occasionally rebalanced portfolio helps you have the right mix of investments for your individual needs. This mix, known as asset allocation, should reflect your personal comfort with risk, your investment goals, and how long you have until you need the money. Your ideal mix will change as your life changes. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Steve Hardy, Mark Woods, Patrick Gott, or Laura Kroll. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Backyard Barbecue Company is under new ownership and is continuing to serve the best mouth-watering barbecue Magnolia and the surrounding areas. Serving up delicious backyard specialties like the smoked turkey sandwich, fried catfish, chicken basket, and new menu items like loaded fries, nachos, salads, and meat trays. Average wait time is 15 minutes. Backyard also has catering options for the holidays or any occasion. Follow the Backyard Barbecue Company on Facebook. Remember, the best barbecue can be found in your backyard at the Backyard Barbecue Company, 1407 East Main Street in Magnolia.
guys, Lucas Cheatham back to remind you about Health Quest Therapy, 1515 East Main in Magnolia. As we fall back into hunting, bonfires, rodeos, and cheering on our favorite teams into the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night lights. Remember my mom, Christy, and her team have the right playbook to get you back on track. They offer one-on-one care, dry needling, hand and speech therapy, physical therapy, and more. Chosen by our local athletes and the right choice for you. It's Health Quest Therapy. Visit healthquesttherapy.net.
Panthers at home this week, taking on Bauxite Miners, visiting Magnolia coach Adam Kirby. Coach, let's talk about Bauxite. Last year, like I said, that was the first time I had ever been to Bauxite. I think the first time, as long as I've been doing games for Magnolia, that we played Bauxite.
Yeah.
So a good experience, like I said, to go up there to their pit, and your guys played very well up there last year. They had a really highly touted couple of guys on that team, and your guys played very well against you. What are we looking at this year with Bauxite?
Well, they're always going to be extremely well coached. Coach Perry, the head coach, is a big guy. His son, I feel bad for him. He tore his ACL in the scrimmage, but it's the quarterback. He's got like a Southern Miss offer, and I think Land offer. I mean, he's an extraordinary player. I'm happy we won't see him. We just take the circumstances for why we won't see him. He's a difference maker. Evan Goodwin, our left tackle, is a young man from Pulaski Academy. He's a big ICU commit that had north of 20 offers to play. From I think Arkansas to LSU, and he's one of the top players in the country. Then defensively, they're very physical. We create a lot of different opportunities for our guys by their fronts and blitzes and stunts. They might get a 3-man in front, they're 4-man in front, they're 5-man in front, but they keep the same personnel on the field. So, knowing that defensive coordinator, Coach Wenderly, who's the dad of Marcus Wenderly, who's at Oklahoma and played in the one for him last year.
Yeah, dude, he was gone, but they got a lot of other talent.
Yeah, they got some talent. There's no question about it. They're extremely, like I said, well coached. They're very physical. I think it should be a good high school football game. And that's the one message that I've told our kids and our coaches as well is, it doesn't get any easier for us because Bauxite's very well coached, very disciplined, very physical. Then you got Hamburg, very well coached, very disciplined, very physical. And you're running the conference playing at Arkansas High, then Lakeside, then Camden, then Hot Springs, then Parkview, then Decoy, and Hope. So we're certainly going to have to, refocus every one day and get ready because every game from here on out is going to be a tough one to win. So that's exciting. That's what you want as a coach. That's what our kids want. I think we've reached that point in the program. They're not scared of anybody, and they're not shying away from competition. I think we're excited about the Big Ten games, and I know our character of our football team, and I know we're going to play hard. So we'll see what happens, but it should, as I make, is a good high school football game on Friday night.
They have 2 games under their belts. The week of your game, they were at Glen Rose, lost a pretty close one there, 32-26. Another close game last week at home against Monticello, winning 38-36 over the Monticello Billies. Does it make a big difference that they have 2 games in and where you had the week off?
I haven't noticed it. I think there's ways to look at it on both sides of that fence, if you talk to different coaches. But you got to take your bye week at some point. So, at some point in the season, you're going to be behind the 8 ball, and everybody is. Whether you take it after the second game, and then you take your bye week the 3rd game, and somebody takes their bye week after that 3rd game. You've got 3 games, you've got 2. But, they played 2 really good opponents. Coach Kenny over at Glen Rose runs a really good program, and Coach Harvey at Monticello does as well. So the win against Monticello was huge for them. And they're coming into our place with a lot of momentum because Monticello was a top 5 team, picked by some to be kind of a dark horse to make a run in 4A this year. So to have them come to their place and beat them, I think they were down like 22-12 at one point in the ball game, and ended up winning 38-36. So we're going to have our hands full, and just off of that, playing a really talented Monticello team, being down by 2 positions, coming back, winning the game. We can't. That's one thing that we stress to our kids is if we're have the fortune of getting up on them, we've got to continue to, apply pressure and keep the lead, don't get comfortable. So they're a very talented football team everywhere. They're tight end, their 11 J.D. Banks is really good. They've got a running back, number 2. It's really talented. You couldn't really tell whether it was 2 or 1. But against Glen, he took 2 kicks back for touchdowns on kickoff. So they've got speed, they're big, they're physical, and obviously have a lot of team chemistry to come back and win that game. So we've got to play well, we've got to coach well, and see what happens at the end of the night.
All right, so Panthers at home this week, taking on the Bauxite Miners, visiting with Coach Adam Kirby. Back after this.
Celebrate 15 years of compassionate care with us in Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place. For 15 incredible years, we've been dedicated to providing a warm, loving environment where our elders feel like family. Join us October 3rd from 5 to 7 p.m. as we mark a special milestone of appreciation and joy. From engaging activities to personalized care, Wentworth Place has been a home where memories are made and lives are enriched. Come visit us October 3rd from 5 to 7 and see why our elders and their families call Wentworth Place home. Here's to 15 years of exceptional care and many more to come.
Know what's nice? You could drive to Whataburger right now, if you wanted to. Yeah, you could hang a Lori, talk to Reggie at the counter, and get a freshly made 100% beef double meat Whataburger with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies on a fan-beige bun. It's just the delicious freedom you have living in the land where there's Whataburger. Of course, some people aren't in that land. Wonder what they're doing right now. Probably thinking about a road trip. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Southern Medical Group has you covered whatever the health issue. Sinus, cold-related problems, allergies, screenings, DOT physicals, and more. Stop by Southern Medical Group today for your flu shot and health screenings. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly, and right here at home in Magnolia. Visit smgarkansas.com. Southern Medical Group. Our family taking care of yours.
Football nights, hometown pride, and Farmers Bank and Trust by your side. We're your game day partner offering MyStart student accounts to build your financial future. Why Farmers Online and mobile banking for 24/7 access, and Snapchat filters to show your school spirit. Stop by your local branch or visit us at myfarmers.bank and come home to Farmers Bank and Trust. Farmers Bank and Trust, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From Don Hubbard Field at Panthers Stadium, Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herod back with you for Magnolia Panther football as we continue with the Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. Looking to simplify your business finances, Auto Books at Farmers Bank and Trust has you covered. Just visit Farmers Bank and Trust and ask about Auto Books today. Farmers Bank and Trust, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Well, we heard Coach Kirby in the coaches show there talk about tonight's game, and this game, and then next week Panthers play Hamburg, and then you start conference play. So I know there's still some kinks and other things that Coach Kirby wants to iron out.
Absolutely. It's one of those things. That's what we always use these first 3 games. Ultimately, do they matter? Yes, but as far as conference and really getting the state playoffs, they don't. But these are warm-ups. These are getting us ready for what's next. We're going to see people in different positions, making sure that they can play, that they can execute. And if they can't, we're going to try somebody new, especially in these first 3 games. So.
Yeah, and if you're a competitor, you want to win every game. So another factor tonight is the heat. 2 weeks ago when we played, it was probably, 80 degrees. We had a little cool snap come in before the game, and it was perfect weather. And then here tonight, had a second summer. It's I think the high today was around 92, 93, and the game time temperature right now is, probably in the upper 80s. So, cramps could be a factor.
Absolutely, and you want to make sure that you don't see them early. That's the kicker. We want to make sure that you've hydrated. And I know these coaches, we've been hydrating all week. I think we used to have Thursdays were hydrate days. We make sure that we got our Gatorade and things like that. So it's especially on these hot days, we got to keep loose, but at the same time, make sure you're drinking that water.
Does the teacher let you get out of class, go to the bathroom after you drink all that water on a Friday before the game?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah,
that was one of those things, and I'd be begging in between classes running.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, we're going to continue with the Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. see. Crowd. Magnolia has their captains Caleb Roach, Ike Ainsworth, and Walker Carter going to midfield. So we'll have the coin toss here in just a moment. Bauxite also has 3 captains.
Number 10,
Brody Cole is 1 captain. Taylon Henderson, both of those are seniors. And number 7, Cole Witherington, 3 seniors for the Bauxite Miners. So
number 4,
referee will have the coin toss here in just a moment. We'll get that for you before we take our final break on the Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. Crowd still filtering in here at Panther Stadium at Don Hubbard Field. And won't be long till the lights be on. We'll have a good Friday night football, Kyle.
That's right. This is the best time of the year. You know, we can come in and just come together and just watch the beautiful game of football and just have fun.
Nothing brings a town together like Friday night football.
That's right. Friday night lights, right? You're just together and in a great community, and that's why I'm a Panther now instead of a
Wildcat. Much better as a
right.
Panther too. So the coin toss has been executed. The referee looks like he's talking to Bauxite. So now he's going to ask the Panthers. So the Panthers they're going to defend the goal to our left, which will be the north end zone, and Bauxite has won the opening toss, and they elected to receive. Panthers going to kick off, and they're going to defend the north goal. Not much wind here. The flag at half staff because of the events of this week, and so the flag at half staff in memory of Charlie Kirk and everything else that has happened here in the past week or so. And as the teams get ready to go, we're going to wrap up the Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. Help your team take charge of their finances with a MyStart account from Farmers Bank and Trust. Checking and savings for ages 13 to 20. Learn more at myfarmers.bank/MyStart. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Opening kickoff from Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium coming up in just a moment. This is Panther football.
Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, loves serving Magnolia and all Columbia County. You'll be greeted with a friendly face and leave with the perfect smile. Dr. Payne and his staff are invested in their community with new dental technology like the iTero intraoral scanner. This new technology encourages conversations about your oral health, helping with patient understanding for your teeth and gums, and allows for new breakthroughs like 3D printed dentures that fit better and stronger. Get treated faster than ever before with Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, 817 North Washington in Magnolia, 234-1115. Stay healthy this summer with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice. They see patients of all ages, from newborn to elderly. They do primary care, weight loss management, DOT physicals, cool sculpting, BioT hormone physicals, and more. They're open Mondays through Thursdays from 8 till 4 and Fridays 8 till noon. The office of Chambliss and Davis is now accepting new patient applications with most insurances accepted, including United Healthcare. Follow Doctors Chambliss and Davis on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis, where your primary care is their primary concern.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 7 of the last 8 years by J.D. Power.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Gary Donfera.
Are you tired of dealing with frustrating outages, slow speeds, and bad customer support from your internet provider? TCW Fiber is ready to connect you with a better internet service. Experience fast speeds with no network slowdowns, outstanding reliability with our Arkansas weather-resistant network, and the best customer service in the state. We're connecting our first customers in Magnolia now, with more to come this year. Sign up online at tcworks.com or call 870-82-FIBER to get connected today to an internet experience you will love.
Yep.
Back deep to return.
Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back at Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium, and we are ready to get this game underway. The Magnolia Panthers, the Bauxite Miners, game number 2 for the Magnolia Panthers on the 2025 season. And the Panthers going to be kicking off. They're going from our left to right. The Magnolia Panthers are in their all-red uniforms with white numerals, white trim on the pants, with a Panther on the helmet. Bauxite has the black pants, white shirts with gold numerals, black helmet, striped down the middle, and a Miner on the side. So Magnolia's going to have Kevin Cadena kick off for the Panthers. So he tees it up at the 40-yard line. And we are ready to get this thing underway. Cadena checks to his left, checks to his right. He'll come into the football, put his right foot to it, end over end kick, and it's going to be taken at the 10-yard line. And up to the right sideline goes the Bauxite player, number 5, and that is Caden Metzger, and he's knocked out of bounds over there. Good hit by Eric McGraw. So Bauxite's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. So a 21-yard return for Caden Metzger, and let's see what Bauxite can do on offense, Kyle.
That's right. Let's see what kind of formation they come out in. They look like they're huddling up, and then
their coach, by the way, is in the end zone. The one with the bum knee, he's got a pretty hefty brace on there. So he's got his headset on, though, and he's got his foot propped up, so he's going to be coaching. So Bauxite's going to come out. They're going to bring one receiver to the left, put a slot receiver over here to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun with a running back to his right, fullback to his left. 3 down linemen for the Panthers. Coming in motion from left to right. Now a handoff goes to the backfield. Hit in the backfield, but a good forward surge by Bauxite. And the runner, Emery Moore, number 1, he picks up, let's give him 6 yards on the play out to the 37-yard line. So good start there for Bauxite.
Yep, good strong run by them, but luckily we were able to pull them down.
Bring again Jaden Banks in motion. Now the quarterback will fake. He'll drop straight back, looking deep, throws over the middle, got the receiver wide open. That's Banks, and he takes it deep into Panther territory before being knocked down by Amari Scott. But that's a big gain for the Miners, a 1st down passing, and a gain all the way down to the 31-yard line. So a pickup of 33 on that pass play from Sam Combs to Jaden Banks. Combs is their backup quarterback. We talked in the pregame about how their starting quarterback is hurt. So 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going back to the left, and that is Moore on the carry. And he's met by the middle of the Panther line, but he does pick up a couple yards.
He's brought down by number 1,
Chevis Johnson makes his first tackle of the game, and a gain of 4 for Emery Moore. So 2nd down and 6 from the 27-yard line. Good start for the Miners on offense.
Yeah, they're moving it pretty easy right now, but
if the Panthers can make an adjustment. 3 down linemen for the Panthers. Single receiver right in motion is Cole Withington. They're going to come back to the left with Moore again. He's got leverage on the corner. He gets down to the 20, and the Panthers grab him. That possibly could have been a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, that looked close.
By the Panthers. Amari Scott makes the tackle. Another good gain by Moore, and he picks up another 1st down, a gain of 11 for Emery Moore. So another 1st down. So 1 passing, 1 rushing already for the Miners. Actually 2 rushing. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Bauxite quarterback Sam Combs looks over to the sideline to get the play call from one of the coaches over there. Again, their head coach Perry is in the end zone. Here's Moore going straight up the middle, and he's met right at the line by Chevis Johnson, and he didn't have much to do there. Amari Scott also there, so I think that's going to be, they give him a yard on the play down to the 19, so it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Miners. Good defensive stand there, Kyle.
Yep, we stood up strong on that. Let's keep that up.
Middle of that defensive line is anchored by Elijah Broomfield and K.J. Jones, 2 big guys there in the middle. They'll fake the handoff to Moore. Combs straight, drop back into the end zone, over the head of Caleb Roach. He got a fingertip on it and knocked it away. The intended receiver was Cole Withington. A good recovery by Caleb Roach. It looked like he had the receiver had a half step on him, but Roach there for the Panthers.
That's right. Good reach up by him. Great defense. Got his head turned on a swivel there and looked at the ball. That's the big thing, playing defensive.
Caleb Roach led the state in interceptions last week. They don't throw at him too often, and they tested him early, and he was up to the challenge. So big 3rd down play now for the Miners. 3rd and 9 from the 19. Combs again, straight drop back, rolls to his right, has a little pressure. Now his throw is incomplete as he goes down towards the end zone. The pass intended for Bryce Bearden, and the Bauxite's going to have a 4th and 9, and I bet they're going to go for it right here. I was watching their kicker in warm-ups, Kyle, and I don't know how much range he has.
Yeah, they also had a little trouble snapping the ball, so I would probably play it safe and go for it here if I was them.
So 4th and 9, so a couple of incompletions. Combs looks over to the sideline. There's 9:49 to go in the 1st quarter, and there's no score. The Miners have a 4th down coming up here. 4th and 9. 3 receivers go to the right. Moore, the running back in the slot, calls straight drive back. He's going to run for it. He's got room up to the 15, down to the 10, and he's going to have the first down inside the 10-yard line before being drugged down by George Jackson. But a gain of 10 to the 9 and another first down for the Miners. Panthers lost contained then. Actually gave him to the 8. So first and goal from the 8. Extra yard there, Kyle. Sorry, here's a direct snap to Moore. He's going to go straight up the middle, and he's met by the middle of the Magnolia Panther line. J.K. Grissom there for the Panthers, along with Amari Scott. Moore picks up, he picked up 3, so he's at the 5, second and goal from the 5. Magnolia needs a big defensive stand here, Kyle.
That's right. They need to kind of got hit in the mouth so far on their first drive, and they need to settle down just a little bit, and they'll be right here.
9 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. Bauxite is threatening. Here's the handoff to Moore going left. He spins now, racing towards the corner, cuts it back up inside. It's going to be brought down at about the 3-yard line. And making the stop for Magnolia was Bubba Williams alongside number 5, Brandon Witcher. So a gain of 2. So third down and goal at the 3. So third and goal at the 3, 8:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Magnolia makes a couple of defensive changes. They bring K.J. Jones back in and also a little more size with him in there. So now Magnolia will go with a 4-down lineman front. Actually, they got 5-down linemen now.
Yeah, tight package here for Bauxite.
They bring in their backup quarterback, the freshman, and he's going to go over the right guard, and will he make it in? No, stopped just short of the goal line. That's Wyatt Foreman. He's a freshman. They just brought him up. Elijah Broomfield makes the tackle for Magnolia. Here comes Bauxite. They're going in a hurry. They'll snap it again, direct snap, and this time he's in for a touchdown. That's Wyatt Foreman. He picked up 2 on the previous play and got the next yard on that. So the Bauxite Miners take it the length of the field, and they score first, leading 6-0 with 7:58 to go in the first quarter. That was just pretty impressive by the Miners.
That was. They came out and imposed their will on that first drive here. So I think, they were ready. They got off the bus ready, but we're going to settle down a little bit here, and we're going to fire right back at them.
I think, we talked about Magnolia may not have known what to expect on offense with some quarterback changes, so we'll see what kind of adjustments the Panthers can make. Extra point coming up for Bauxite. That's Evan Myers. His extra point is up, and it is good. So Evan Myers makes the extra point. Our new score with 7:58 to go in the first quarter. It is Bauxite 7, Panthers nothing. This is Panther football.
Stop by El Perrier in Magnolia for the best Mexican cuisine around. Start with an appetizer like their queso dip, spinach dip, or fiesta dip. El Perrier has a large lunch menu served weekdays from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Save room for El Perrier's mouth-watering churros for only $1. Check out their happy hour specials served 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. and try their flight margaritas for $8.99. For all the deals and all the specials, check out El Perrier Magnolia on Facebook.
When storms roll through South Arkansas, make sure your roof can stand up to it. Call Barton Roofing, your local trusted roofing team. From patch-ups to full replacements, we treat your home like it's our own. Honest work, fair prices. Barton Roofing makes sure you can rest easy knowing you have a sturdy roof. Call Barton Roofing today at 903-826-2722 or visit bartonroofingco.com. Barton Roofing, built strong, built local.
Jeff Harrington and Kyle Herron. We're back here at Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. Miners had a guy down on after the extra point, but he's up okay, headed over the sideline with a big offensive lineman. Athletic training staff came out to check him out, and he appears to be okay. And good opening drive there by the Miners. Let's see if the Panthers can answer. Now, last year, Kyle, with Magnolia played Bauxite, they ran the onside kick the first 2 times they kicked off.
Oh, yeah.
And recovered both of them, and before Magnolia could even say hello, it was 12-0.
Oof.
So let's see if the Miners want to do that again here. Getting everything
looks like it.
Yeah, they got the kicker Myers is lined up like he's going to kick it to the right. Magnolia doesn't have the full hands team up there. They do have 5 guys up on the 50-yard line, and Their back line is coming up as well, so they saw this last year, so they're not going to be tricked by it. Now they kind of go into an onside kick, and then instead Myers will kick it deep, and Ike Ainsworth's going to pick it up on a bounce at the 13-yard line. He's over to the left. We saw Ainsworth take one to the house last week, and he might do it again. Down the left sideline, nobody has touched him yet. I don't see any flags, and Ike Ainsworth takes it 87 yards. That did not take long. Only 12 seconds ran off the clock, and Ike Ainsworth with his second kickoff return of the touchdown for the season, and Ike Ainsworth has put the Panthers on the board, an 87-yard kickoff return. That was impressive.
That was very impressive. I think they're probably just going to onside kick the rest of the game now.
I would think so. So Ainsworth's going to come out. Let's see what the Panthers elect to do. I think they're going for two. Looks like they got the offensive unit on the field.
That's right. I see them out there. I see all those big beefy men up front. I see Kitchens, Wolfley, Odell, Mallory, and Tolliver in there.
So Magnolia's going to come up. They're going to have a slot to the left. They do have a wide receiver to the left. First time we've seen that. Here comes Marshall in motion. They'll give it to Tristan Morgan straight up the gut, and the try for two is no good. And Magnolia does not convert to the extra point. However, the Panthers do score. There's 7:46 to go in the first quarter, and it's 7-6 Bauxite. This is Panther football.
At Price Tire Center, you're not only getting over 55 years of combined experience, but also fast and friendly customer service you trust and recognize. Price Tire Center is dedicated to South Arkansas and to providing you the best tires for your vehicle with financing options. Visit PriceTireCenter.com or call 870-234-6850. Price Tire Center, 1598 East Main Street in Magnolia, where you can get the best deals and even better wheels. When the heat hits hard or the cold won't quit, call the name you can trust. Call Ryan's Heating and Air, proudly serving Louisville, Stamps, Magnolia, Taylor, Hope, and surrounding areas. From heating to ventilation to air conditioning, Ryan's Heating and Air keeps your home comfortable all year long with fast, friendly, and dependable service. Follow Ryan's on Facebook or call 870-953-0051 and let Ryan's Heating and Air bring comfort back to your home. Ryan's Heating and Air, local, reliable, and ready.
Here's Magnolia goes for the onside kick. It's loose on the turf. Bauxite touched it, and I think Magnolia may have it. There's a scramble for the ball as Sawyer Rangel put an onside kick, and let's see. No, Bauxite came over the Magnolia. Looked like they had a good shot at it, but Jaden Banks falls on it. Good effort by the Panthers.
That's right. Try to catch them in surprise versus, they lined up for the onside against us and decided to kick it. So I like that. I like the surprise onside kick.
Yeah, Magnolia tried that a couple times against Nashville last week. So Coach Kirby not afraid to roll the dice there and go for the onside kick. So Bauxite will have the ball inside Panther territory now at the 47-yard line. So Bauxite again will scrimmage. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. They have a new running back. They come to the left. We have a flag thrown as Caden Metzger on the carry. I think this is going to come back as Caleb Roach makes a tackle for the Panthers along with Tucker Bogus. I believe we're going to have a hold here, Kyle.
That's what it looked like. When it comes in that area, absolutely. I think they were trying to probably hold one of those big guys in the middle there.
If you're an offensive lineman, you see that flag thrown right there, you know that's not good.
Oh, it makes me sick. Makes me sick still seeing that. But
Kyle played center for the Wildcats, by the way.
That's right. I think I had one call on me that was bogus and one that was legitimate. I'll say that.
All right. So they'll mark this back 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 1st and 20. First penalty flag thrown in the game. 7-6 our score. Bauxite with the lead. If you're just tuning in, there's 7:37 to go in the opening period. It's a 1st and 20. Here's Combs, straight drop back under pressure, rolls to his right, being chased, throws ahead, and incomplete as he was looking for Bryce Bearden, and the throw just a little bit out of his reach. Raylan Witcher was covering for the Panthers, and Chevis Johnson made quarterback Combs throw a little bit in a hurry, so Chevis making his presence known.
I would have thrown that ball earlier, too, as well, if I had Chevis running me down. So
absolutely. Chevis, senior, one of the leading tacklers in the state last year. and making his presence felt early. So 2nd down and 20 for the Miners from their own 42-yard line. Metzger's in the backfield with the quarterback Combs. Combs will fake it. He'll drop straight back, throws a fade pattern, and it's intercepted by Caleb Roach at the 42. He's going to return it down the near sideline. Roach on his horse. He may go all the way, and he does. There's no flags. He got some good blocks. That was a great block by Chevis Johnson to spring him, and Caleb Roach returns it 59 yards, and the Panthers lead it 12-7.
Looked like Chevis took out the quarterback that was trying to make the tackle on the play too. So
yeah, that was the last line of defense for the Miners, and Caleb Roach takes it 59 yards for the INT interception return. The Panthers going to go for 2. So Magnolia up 12-7. Walker Carter under center. He's going to bring Marshall in motion, toss it to him, and he'll take it right in for the 2-point conversion. They did that toss play where they flipped it to him, and he cut it right up the gut. So the Panthers' 2-point conversion is good. Magnolia's offense has only been on the field for 2 2-point conversions, and the Panthers lead it 14-7 with 7:16 to go in the first quarter. This is Panther football.
Craving mouth-watering, slow-smoked flavor? Come on down to Burgess in Louisville, Arkansas, a local legend for over 60 years. From juicy barbecue and hickory smoked turkeys and hams to fresh grilled burgers and good old-fashioned soft-serve ice cream, Burgess has it all. Planning for the holidays? Burgess keeps whole smoked turkeys and hams in stock, ready when you are. Shop in store or order online at smokedturkeys.com. You know the name, but have you experienced the taste of Burgess hickory smoked meats? Swing by today and make Burgess a tradition in your home.
Hey guys, I'm Tom Sawyer, and I want to invite you to discover the difference of banking the Vodcall way. Whether you're starting a summer project, cruising the lake in your new boat, or trying to stay on top of your finances, our team is here to help. With our convenient online and mobile banking, you can manage your finances from anywhere, even by the pool. Visit us today in Stamps, Magnolia, or Texarkana. Vodcall Bank, for what's ahead.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kevin Cadena puts his foot into the ball. It is taken by Metzger at the 9-yard line, comes up the right sideline, gets away from one blocker. There's a block in the back, no call, and Metzger's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Coach Kirby's asking where's the flag as Tucker Bogus. He got pushed in the back. It was pretty open, but official thought otherwise.
Yeah, I think it was almost so obvious that
they couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braylon Witcher and Quay Weaver make the stop, so at the 28, they only picked up a few more yards, but they would have been starting a lot deeper in the territory, but that's all right. So Magnolia does a good job on kick coverage, and the Miners will start 1st and 10 from the 28. So 14-7 Magnolia, an interception return for a touchdown for the Panthers, and also a kickoff return for a touchdown for Magnolia.
We said special teams was going to be very important in this game.
Absolutely. So Bauxite at quarterback. They got the freshman in now at quarterback. That's Wyatt Foreman, a 5'6", 150-pound freshman. He's going to take the direct snap, and he's going to run it himself over the right side. And he's met there by J.K. Grissom after a gain out to the 33-yard line. So we'll give him about 5 on the play for Foreman. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Foreman on the quarterback keeper for the Miners. He's brought down by number 51.
Magnolia's got Elijah Broomfield right in the middle of that 3-man front. J.K. Grissom's on one side, George Jackson the other. Panthers also have Jadon Marshall at one defensive end. And now the Panthers have shifted into a 4-man front. Motion man comes from right to left, straight drop back. Here's a screen pass to the wide receiver, and he takes the catch, but he's brought down immediately. Good job there by Carmelo McDonald. He read that tunnel screen, and Bearden was tackled about as soon as he caught it, gain of 1.
Yeah, that was quite impressive. It's almost like he knew it was coming. He turned around real quick and took off, and to where basically no gain on the play.
Yeah, he read it right off the bat. So it's going to be third and about 5, maybe short 4, long 4, short 5 for the Miners from the 29-yard line. 5:53 to go in the first quarter. Here is Foreman coming around left end. He's got first down yardage, makes one guy miss before Chevis Johnson brings him down at the 48-yard line. So Foreman picks up the first down and a good gain on the play out to the 48-yard line. So that's a gain of about 14 yards. I'm sorry, no, that's a gain of 19 yards for the quarterback. Good run there by Foreman. So first and 10 from the 48 as the Miners have had a little bit of success on offense against the Panthers. Magnolia shifts their defense. George Jackson moves from left to right. Here comes Banks in motion. Now we got somebody move too early. One of the big guys up front moves. So 5-yard penalty. When one of the big guys moves, it's hard not to see it.
Yeah, sometimes you're just so big, they can't look past you.
No, they're right there. And so first and 15 now from the 43-yard line in Miner territory. The quarterback Foreman will tie his shoe. He looks over for the play call. It's signaled in from head coach. I bet they don't throw at Roach too many more times. By the end of the year last year, nobody was throwing at Caleb Roach. He turned defense into offense for a Panther touchdown. Here's Foreman. He's going to turn, give it straight back to his backfield. Emery Moore, he breaks one tackle, gets into the secondary, breaks another tackle, and he's going to have a nice gain, a little bit short of the first down before he's finally slung down on the far side by Quay Weaver. But that was a nice pickup by the tailback as he gets all the way down to the 44-yard line. So a gain of 13. Good gain there by Emery Moore. He's pretty shifty.
Yeah, especially into that tackle, he accelerated pretty quickly as well. That was pretty. I'm impressed with this freshman quarterback here.
He's pretty calm.
Yeah.
You knew he's pretty good if they moved him up.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So second down and 2 from the 44. Quarterback Foreman has it. He's got the first down over the right side. Follows his blockers and is brought down by Braylon Witcher, but not till he gets down to the 35-yard line after a gain of 9.
Around the 35-yard line. It'll be first.
Not exactly sure what the Miners are doing up there to cause these Panthers that much problem on defenses. Nashville was unable to do this 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely. They had success that first drive and then were basically just obsolete the entire rest of the game.
So first and 10 for the Miners from the 35-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 14-7 Magnolia. Here's the Miners. They'll fake a play to the right now, get it back to Moore. That helmet comes off from one of the Miners. Is Emery Moore. He didn't have much running room that time as he was slung down by George Jackson and Cardone McDonald. Lost one on that play, so a negative play. Second down and 11 coming up for the Miners. Moore comes out of the game for a break. I don't think that was his helmet that came off, but they'll send number 5, Caden Metzger, in. They looked over for the. They don't huddle, but it's not a hurry-up offense. They take their time getting the play in. There's 4 on the play clock. They snap it to Foreman, comes to the left, cuts it back up the middle, and Chevis Johnson's going to tackle him, but a good gain down to the 27-yard line. So that's a gain of 9 yards on the play. And we're going to have third down and 2. Carmelo Lewis also there for the Panthers. So third and 2 from the 27-yard line.
And running right behind that 6'7" big tackle.
Yeah, he's the guy that the coach was talking about on the pregame show. They give it to Metzger. He's got a first down and gets into the Panthers secondary out past the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. A good pickup there of 12 yards for the actual spot to 20, so give him 11 to the 20-yard line. And it'll be first and 10 for the Miners. Hey, the Miners, that tackle over there, Evan Goodwin, he transferred in from PA, 6'7", 320, and he's committed to play at SMU.
Yep, that's what I heard, SMU.
They're following him over there, so that would make sense. This time the quarterback will keep it on a counter play to the right as he fakes it to Metzger, and he picks up yardage to about the 17, so he gains 3. George Jackson makes a tackle along with Bubba Williams. So gain of 3, second down and 7 as we move under the 3-minute mark with Magnolia on top 14-7 in the first quarter. another kind of methodical drive here by the Miners. Foreman's going to fake right, go left behind that big tackle, and he's going to be hit by Tucker Bogus. Good job by Tucker. He got off the block of Goodwin that time and was able to string the play out, use the sideline to his advantage, and knocks Foreman out of bounds after a gain of only 2. Good play by Tucker.
Number 4, Caleb Roach at the 15-yard line.
Caleb Roach also there for the Panthers. So big third down play coming up for the Panther defense here, 3rd and 5. Need to stop, Kyle.
That's right. They need to buckle down a little bit. They keep running that quarterback run, and that just adds an extra blocker in a lot of times.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it just gives you an extra man. So they're going to bring man in motion. They'll fake three. The ball is fumbled, and Foreman picks it up, and he's being chased in the backfield, and he goes down back at the 30, near the 35, as Tucker Bogus gets in there for the Panthers. Also got some help from teammate Travion Kendricks. That's a big loss on that play, all the way back to the, where's the ball, at the 24-yard line? So that's a loss of 7 on the play. Big loss.
Yep, big loss on the play, but good reaction by the defense not to be drawn into.
When that ball went on the ground, the Panther defense, they got in there in a hurry. So fourth down from the 24-yard line. Here's a throwback. The receiver is wide open on the near sideline, and he's going to go into the end zone untouched. That is Emory Moore, as everybody went right and Moore went left, and a 24-yard touchdown pass from freshman quarterback Wyatt Foreman to junior running back Emory Moore, and the Miners are an extra point away from tying this game up. They completely fooled the Panthers on that one.
Sure did. Had me fooled a little bit till I looked back and then just saw him kind of just slide out on the left there.
Yeah, there was nobody over there. When he caught it, he was nobody within 5 yards. One Panther defender recovered, but he had no chances. Moore was able to elude him. So kicker Evan Myers will attempt the extra point. He made his first one. Snap is good. The hold is good. The extra point attempt is also good. So we've got a new score with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Panthers 14, Miners 14. This is Panther football.
Panthers 14, the Bauxite Miners 14.
How far was that pass on that?
24.
24, thank you.
And we'll be back right after this.
The Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington on the Magnolia Square, is your place for steaks, soups, salads, burgers, quesadillas, and their legendary baked potatoes. Owners Jonathan and Terry Orr welcome you, your friends, and family to make a short stop for great food, good sports, and an amazing atmosphere. Cheer on your favorite team while catching a game on the big screens, or say cheers to your favorite people at the bar. Follow the Corner Clubhouse for daily updates and specials on Facebook. Local food, local sports, and local people. Swing by the Corner Clubhouse on the Magnolia Square today.
Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back at Panther Stadium, Don Hubbard Field. Remember, it was 14-14 our score with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Remember, at halftime, we'll have our South Arkansas Sales and Service Company halftime show. South Arkansas Sales and Service, serving Magnolia and surrounding areas for over 35 years, providing the best possible solution for your home or business. I bet Bauxite onside kicks here after Ike Ainsworth took that other one back to the house, and they're lined up to do that. Little pooch kick, hard line drive. It'll go out of bounds over at about the 38-yard line, so Magnolia will start 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. They wanted no part in kicking that ball deep.
No, they did not. I think they just chose to kick it right out of bounds.
I mean, it was almost like he was trying to hit a hard line drive and maybe bounce it off from somebody, but anyway, Magnolia's going to send their offense out for their first play from scrimmage, and it's 14-14, and they've had two-point conversion tries, but this will be their first official play from scrimmage for the Panther offense. So Asher Kitchens, Jackson Wolfley, Garrett Odell, Aiden Mallory, Patrick Tolliver, and Travion Turner on that offensive line. So Walker Carter will bring the Panthers to the ball. He's going to give to Jamaje Marshall, and he is met for no gain on the play as he comes over the right side and is hit right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain as one of the linebackers, Bernie Fox, makes the tackle.
You really want Magnolia here to have a decent drive, give the defense a little bit of a breather. They've been on the field most of the first quarter.
Good point. You know, we talked about the cramping. The more you're out there, the more that is. Here comes Marshall around the right side. He's hit at about the 41, falls forward to the 42 as he took the handoff on kind of a jet sweep and brought down by the Bauxite Miners defensive back Caden Sprague, so he picked up 5 on the play to the 42, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 for Magnolia. Like I said, need a first down here to extend the drive. Ainsworth is on the right, Marshall is on the left, Morgan is the fullback. They'll bring Marshall in motion, flip it to him. He goes straight up the middle, and he's going to be close to a first down, gets a scrum and a push, and the official blows it dead. But I think he's got the first down based on where the ball is spotted. He is at the 48-yard line, so give him 6 and a 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
That was a good job by the O-line. They got right behind there, and they just started pushing and churning. That was one of the best rules, in my opinion, as offensive linemen that they changed, that we could push in the back now.
Yeah, you just couldn't do that. Yeah, so 1st and 10, first down of the game for the Panthers, 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Walker Carter will bring Ike Ainsworth in motion. He'll hand it up the middle, but first the flag is thrown, and all sides against the Miners. So Magnolia's going to get a free 5 here. So 5-yard mark off against the Miners. And so moving into Bauxite territory at the 47-yard line. And Magnolia will have a 1st and 5. Magnolia only threw 2 passes in that first game, Kyle, but completed them both.
Yep, first pass of the game was a lobbed pass that hung up there, but fell right in the hands of number 3, I believe it was, Jamache Marshall,
yep,
for
right.
the touchdown.
Here come the Panthers to the line. They'll turn and flip it to the tailback on the left. He breaks a tackle. He's into the secondary down the right sideline, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 24-yard line. That's John Curry in there from the Panthers, and he picks up a big gain all the way down to the 26-yard line. That is a gain of 22 yards on the play for John Curry, and the Panthers have a 1st and 10 at the 26. That's a good run by Curry there. He started left and came back right.
That's right. Those cutback lanes were wide open for him on that play.
So John Curry picks up a big run. Now Ainsworth back in the game, and we got another flag. Official on the far side. And again, Bauxite lines up off sides. So I'm not sure they're getting this. I don't think they're jumping off sides. I think they're lining up off sides.
That's right. They must have their head looking at the ball, and if you can see the ball right beside you, you better back up a little bit.
That's right. So another 5-yard penalty gives Magnolia another 1st and 5. So again, you know, Magnolia picked up a big first down on a 3rd down play earlier. And see what Magnolia can do here on 1st and 5. We got 23 seconds left in the quarter. We're tied at 14. Marshall on the left, Ainsworth on the right, Morgan the fullback. Here comes Marshall in motion. Straight ahead dive to Morgan the fullback, and Tristan Morgan picks up about a yard to the 20-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. 14-14 our score as we go to the second quarter of play. This is Magnolia Panther football.
Campbell & Company Insurance Agency, a division of Sunstar Insurance Group, has been providing insurance coverages for businesses and families in the Arklatex area for over 100 years. As an independent insurance agency, Campbell & Company represents dozens of A-plus rated insurance carriers such as Allstate, Travelers, and Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Campbell & Company can provide insurance coverages to a wide array of businesses, from log trucks to restaurants, as well as homeowners, auto, and health insurance. Call Bill Talbot and his team today, 234-6707, or stop by 409 North Jackson in Magnolia.
It's mighty hard to resist an odor of Domino's Loaded Tots. You have your choice of 3 different mouth-watering toppings. There's Domino's Cheddar Bacon Loaded Tots with the perfect combo of gooey cheese and crisp bacon. Or how about Domino's Philly Cheesesteak Loaded Tots? Or last but not least, Domino's Melty 3 Cheese Loaded Tots, covered with a blend of mozzarella, cheddar, and provolone cheese, plus Alfredo sauce. Add some Loaded Tots to your next Domino's order. Order online or on the Domino's app and earn Piece of the Pie rewards.
Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back in Magnolia. Don Hubbard Panther Field. Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium, I should say. Magnolia and Bauxite are tied at 14. Remember, at halftime, we'll have the South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. Count on the team at South Arkansas Sales and Service to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. And stay with us for the South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. 2nd and 4 for the Panthers as we start the second quarter, all tied at 14. They'll turn and give it to Marshall. Scrum on the play up the middle, and Marshall picks up positive yards. 3 yards on the play down to about the 17. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Magnolia Panthers. That's one of those plays, Kyle, where you weren't 100% sure who had the ball.
Yeah, especially up here in the box. It's hard to see which way we're running. But
I put the binoculars on this one. Let's see if I can figure it out. They'll bring Marshall in motion, give it straight ahead to Morgan, and he's got a first down and more as he pushes ahead for positive yardage. A first down for Magnolia. And let's see where they're going to put the ball down. They're going to put it to 13, so a gain of 4 for the fullback. 4 yards for Tristan Morgan, 1st and 10 from the 13. Bring Ainsworth in motion to the left, give it to Morgan again, and this time he busts through the middle. Collin picks up yardage inside the 5, and he's close to another first down, gains 8, 2nd and 2.
That's right. Walker Carter had me faked out on that, too. I was watching the fly motion, as we used to call it, the motion guy coming.
Yeah, looking for 2 different guys, so Panthers this time have Morgan again, straight up the gut. He's met by the middle of the line, still pushing, and did he get in? No, he's down at about the half-yard line. Coach Kirby wants a touchdown, but didn't quite get it, so it's going to be 2nd down and a half a yard to go, so gain of 3 and another first down for Magnolia. Actually, spotted right at the 1. So, 1st and goal for the Panthers. Good drive here by Magnolia, trying to take the lead in this tie game. They'll give it to Morgan again. Did he get in? Yes. Tristan Morgan. He earned that one, Kyle.
That's right.
1-yard touchdown run for Tristan Morgan. He picked up some big yards, some tough yards. Last week he had, I think, 19 carries for 35 yards or something like that.
Right now he's at 6 carries for 17 yards right now.
Right. You can look to the side here and you'll have to count.
Oh, looky there. How about that?
Trying to help Kyle. This is for Kyle's first game. He's doing a great job. So Magnolia's going to go for 2 again. They'll bring a receiver to the left for Magnolia. That's Travion Kinch. They'll flip it to Marshall coming around the right end. A race to the corner, and Jamaje Marshall will get there. And Magnolia converts the 2-point conversion and leads it now 22-14. New score, 10:35 to go in the second quarter. Panthers 22, Miners 14. This is Panther football. And we'll be right back after this.
At Magnolia Motor Company, we believe buying a car should feel like coming home. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're more than a customer, you're family. Whether you're browsing or buying, our team is here to greet you with a smile, a handshake, and honest answers. No pressure, no gimmicks. Just real hospitality the way it should be. Come see why customers drive from miles around for a better car buying experience. Visit our website at magnoliamotorcompany.com or come see us in person on the 7982 bypass in Magnolia. Magnolia Motor Company, quality first.
Stop by and go eat the best barbecue in Magnolia. Thank you to Backyard Barbecue. We'd also like to thank
back at John Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. Magnolia Panthers lead it now 22-14. That was a 1-yard run by Tristan Morgan. He had some tough yardage once they got inside the 15, Kyle.
Absolutely. That was a gutsy running inside that 15 for sure. Seemed like we just kept handing it to them and letting the offensive line just push.
So let's see who the Panthers have kicking off this time. That's going to be Cadena. So he's their regular kickoff man. Rangel's the onside kickoff guy, I think. So 22-14, Magnolia with the lead. And here comes Cadena. He'll put his right foot in the ball, end over end kick. It's going to be fielded by Metzger at 12. Brings it to the middle of the field. He's going to go all the way across the field, looking for running room, being chased by the Panthers, and Tucker Bogus is going to bring him down. Actually, I think that was Metzger. And Metzger's going to be brought down about the 23-yard line, so Bauxite will scrimmage from there, 1st and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Bauxite from their own 23-yard line.
Metzger thought he could outrun Tucker, but he couldn't.
That was not going to happen, that's for sure. He just kept going lateral.
You need to get up the field at some point. So Magnolia's defense back out on the field. Coach Kirby out there with some encouraging words for him. Bauxite. Let's see, they've got Foreman back in at quarterback, the freshman. With him in the backfield is Emory Moore. Emory Moore and Foreman connected on a touchdown pass in the last possession. I don't know what the delay is. Do we have somebody hurt?
I don't know. There's the game clock going now.
Okay. Magnolia had too many men on the field for one thing, so that was lucky it took so long. Braylon Witcher had to run off the field in a hurry. They'll bring a man in motion. Moore. Foreman will drop straight back. He fakes one way. Now he's rolling to his left under heat, and he'll get it off to his checkoff receiver down front. That was Emory Moore, and he's going to pick up another minor first down out to the 36-yard line, gain of 13 yards on the play before he was knocked out of bounds over there by Amari Scott.
First and 10 for Bauxite.
So another good positive play for the Miners. First and 10 for Bauxite. We play with 10:15 to go in the first half. 22-14 Magnolia. High-scoring game. So here come the Miners. They'll have two receivers right, one left. Moore in the backfield with Foreman. Fake to Moore, and Foreman will keep it straight up the middle and only picks up a couple this time as they run in this direction. Chevis Johnson makes the tackle for Magnolia. And gain of, we'll give him 3 on the play. Second and 7. Kyle, if you're in doubt of who made the tackle for the Panthers, you can almost guess Chevis Johnson.
That's right. I just have one. I just have tally marks beside here. Just.
So if you in question, yeah, probably Chevis. Because I was looking, there was Chevis getting off the turf. So second and 7 for the Miners from the 39-yard line. Foreman's going to roll left. He's looking down the field. Now he'll turn and run, and he'll just step out of bounds as the Panthers pursued him well over there. And that was one of those big defensive linemen for Magnolia, Marvin Dyer, who chases him out of bounds. And he picked up 1 yard on the play. So 3rd and 6 for Bauxite. A big third down play coming up here for the Panther defense. So 3rd and 4. Receiver Metzger moves in a little bit to have a slot receiver. Now coming in motion from right to left is Cash Robinson. They'll direct snap to Foreman, and he's in trouble in the backfield. He's going to be swarmed and gang tackled by the Panthers. And the Magnolia Panthers that time come up with a big defensive stop as Elijah Broomfield and Chevis Johnson make a tackle for a loss of 2 on Foreman. And I think we're going to see our first punt of the game.
Let's see it, because we've been waiting. Now we got more special teams coming out. Let's see what
we got Caleb Roach back there, who returned to punt for a touchdown against the Nashville Scrappers, but it was called back for a penalty. Caleb will set up about 10, 20. He's about 30 yards deep. As a punter. And I don't think he got it off in time. He did not. The back judge threw the flag, so that's going to back him up 5 yards.
Penalty flag was thrown before the snap. That is a delay of game penalty.
Is an unknown player.
That is a 5-yard penalty.
I think that's 36 is the punter. Maybe that's 30. I'm going to go with
Bauxite from their own 34-yard line.
Evan Myers is the punter. I think. So you got to kick their extra point.
Yeah. I was going to say, watch this snap. It rolled back there.
That's a snap. He'll get his right foot into it. Punt is away. Roach, if he can field it on the bounce, will have some running room. Takes it to the 29-yard line, comes up the near sideline. Not a lot of blocking, but a good return by Caleb as he gets it out to the 44-yard line. So he returned it 15 yards after a pretty good punt. And Magnolia's going to have pretty good field position. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Caleb just got what he could out of that and then stepped out of bounds.
That's right. It looked like decent pursuit defense on there after the kick return, and just kind of ran him out of bounds. That's about the best you can hope for sometimes.
Yeah, you get 15 yards, you'll take that. And so Magnolia's going to go from right to left, from south to north, and Walker Carter brings the Panthers up. And Bauxite had to take a timeout. They had too many guys on the field, and some of their players didn't get off. So we're going to take a timeout with them. There's 8:37 to go in the first half. It's 22-14. Magnolia leading. This is Panther football.
Tired of living with joint pain? Say hello to a brighter future with joint replacement surgery at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. The Mako Smart Robotic System is the latest breakthrough in orthopedic surgery. This advanced technology ensures precision and personalized care for every patient. Dr. Kevin Rutter and his team can create a surgical plan tailored to your unique anatomy. That means faster recovery times and improved outcomes. Take the first step towards a pain-free life today. Call 870-235-3200 or visit mrmcjointcare.com.
Two home matches this week, with two great home matches being Senior Day. Tuesday will be the first time your Panther and Lady Panther teams for tennis.
Jeff Harrington and Kyle Herron, we're back here at Don Hubbard Field at Panthers Stadium. Magnolia leads at 22-14 after that timeout by the Miners. Walker Carter under center. Morgan goes in motion. He was going forward. They didn't call it, and he's going to, well, they're going to give it to Marshall instead. I thought they gave it to Morgan, but there's that trickery again as Jamaje Marshall moves it into Miner territory down to the 47-yard line. Was that an optical illusion, or was Morgan moving forward, Kyle?
I think, unfortunately, he was moving forward, but fortunately, they did not call it.
That's right. So, second and long 2 for Magnolia. So, an 8-yard pickup for Jamaje Marshall. As Magnolia moves it into Miner territory. They'll turn and flip it to Ike Ainsworth, and this time a flag is thrown. I think Bauxite is offsides again. That's the third, at least 3.
That's third one.
Yeah. So that'll be a first down for the Panthers via penalty. So that's going to move it down to the 42-yard line, I think. Yeah. The referee steps it off to the 42. So John Curry comes in. Morgan's going to get a break.
That's Bauxite's 6th penalty.
That's a lot for the first half.
Yeah. 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Ainsworth in motion. Instead of giving it to Curry straight up the middle, breaks one tackle, runs over another to his right. Curry into the secondary, and a good run by John Curry, and another first down as John Curry takes it down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 14 yards on the play and another Magnolia first down. That's a good run by Curry.
He was just bouncing off those defenders left and right. They couldn't bring him down.
He's got a little more speed at the fullback spot than Tristan Morgan. Morgan more of the bull rusher. Curry a little bit faster. Good combination there for the Panthers. They'll bring Ainsworth in motion, flip it to him. He'll turn it, go straight up the middle, right behind the middle of that Panther line. And good positive yards for Ainsworth down to the 23-yard line. He picked up 5. I just went over the left side there, Kyle. Your big guys up front, Asher, Kitchens, Jackson, Wolfley, and Garrett Odell did a good job.
That's right. Ran probably looked like right behind Jackson there. And Asher.
Second and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Marshall will move in motion. They'll flip it to him, and he's going to go straight up the middle. This time over the right side behind Aiden Mallory and Patrick Tolliver. And he's going to be a little bit shy of the first down. Actually, only picked up 2 on the play, so it's going to be third and about 3. Magnolia trying to get a 2-score lead here. They're up 22-14 right now with 7:06 and counting here in the second quarter. I'd say Magnolia's definitely in 4-down territory here.
Oh, absolutely.
They'll bring Ainsworth in motion, flip it to him, and he's going to turn it inside the 20, and it all depends on the spot. See if he gets first down. That's going to be really close, Kyle.
It is. They might measure that. We'll see.
18-yard line.
They're going to look at it over there. They're eyeballing it. I don't like to measure. They don't. And then they're going to call the white hat in and say, I can't make this decision by myself.
Timeout on the field.
They may measure this. Now they are going to measure.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
But they don't. Yeah. They looked at it long and hard. It's going to be really close. Also, remember at halftime, remind you, we'll have our Vodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us at halftime for the Vodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Vodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Vodcall Bank, local people. Let's see what the stretch and change indicates right there.
And as always, go Panthers.
I think they moved. It's going to be close.
That's about half a foot.
Half a foot, yeah, maybe 6 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they brought the chains out. They're going to be 4th and very short. So we'll give him 2 yards on that play.
just short of the first down line of the game.
Fourth
about
and
6 or 7 inches short.
fourth and
Bring up fourth down in about
6 inches
or 7
for the
inches.
Magnolia. Let's see what the Panthers elect to do here. This is where you tell that offensive line, just get us a little bit. We
That's
don't need
right.
much.
When you're this close, 6, 7 inches right there, that's all you need. I would probably give it to Mr. Morgan there.
That's what I'm thinking. Either that or a quarterback sneak. One
That's
or the
right.
other. They got him lined up offset to the left. If they do, they'll go behind Wolfley and Kitchens. If they give it to Morgan, they're bunched in there tight. Big fourth down play for the Panthers. And they'll give it to Morgan. You called it. He's got the first down, and he just powers ahead to the 15, picks up 3 yards, and another Panther first down. They went over the left side there, and that's been good for the Panthers tonight.
It has. You even saw Odell. He was on the second level right there, picking up those linebackers.
So first and 10 for the 15-yard line for Magnolia. Panthers putting another good drive together. They'll bring Marshall in motion. Give it straight ahead to Morgan as he busts ahead. Actually, that was another ball carrier. No, I'm sorry, that was number 81. Travis McClure with the carry. So, yeah, they snuck him in there. I didn't see that. So, Travis McClure picks up 2 yards. So, 2nd and 8 from the 13. Marshall in motion. They'll give it to him coming around the right side. He's got yardage. He's still pushing down towards the goal line. Did he get in? Yes! Touchdown! Jamaje Marshall, 13 yards, and a good push by the Panther offensive line. They just kept going, and Magnolia goes on top, 28-14. The official signal touchdown. Now there's some question, but the one official signal, they signal touchdown. Now they're saying a turnover on Magnolia. One official signal touchdown, and now it's a turnover on Magnolia. Coach Kirby, he wants an explanation. I don't blame him.
Yeah, we need a whole explanation for everybody.
So let's see where they spot the ball at. It looks like they're going to spot it at. Are they going to say a touchback? Oh, they're going to call it a touchback. Since you'll move the ball back to 20, so forget the touchdown. Take the points off the board, and it's 22-14, and Bauxite is going to have it at the 20-yard line. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that seemed like, who was that back in the day? It was the Packers and the Seahawks, when one called a touchdown and one called a... That's what it seemed like to me there.
Yeah, the referee did signal touchdown. Coach Kirby's out there trying to get his money's worth. I think trainer John Casson pulled him off the field, and that's glad he's doing that. Coach Kirby's yelling at him, but Coach John Casson trying to keep him from getting a 15-yard penalty. He signaled touchdown.
He did.
And we already called it, and now they wipe it off the board. So Magnolia, instead of being up 28-14, waiting a 2-point conversion, probably turned the ball over after, I guess Marshall gets, they were at the 13. I guess he gets 12 yards on that carry, Kyle.
12 yards on the carry,
yards on the
gotcha.
carry, then a fumble. And so after all that's sorted out, Bauxite will have the ball. Quarterback is still Foreman. 6:10 to go in the game. They'll give it to Moore coming around the left side. He's going to be brought down for a big loss back at the 15-yard line as Carmelo McDonald tackles Emory Moore back near the 15. A loss of 4 on the play as they'll spot it at the 16-yard line. So second down. Second down and 14 for the Miners.
That was good pursuit there.
Yeah, Carmelo McDonald,
Absolutely.
he was shot out of a cannon there coming in the backfield.
That was last week at Nashville, too. Several times he just came out of nowhere to just obliterate the quarterback.
Good stand there by the Panther defense. 2nd and 14, shotgun formation. And Banks in motion. Now here comes a screen pass, and it's almost intercepted twice by the Panthers. Magnolia, they had that read better than the Miners did. Caleb Roach almost intercepted, and the big lineman over there on the far right side. I think that is Marvin Dyer. They were there. They were closer than any Miner receiver.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Magnolia, they read that screen play from the get-go, and it was blown up. So after a couple of early completions, Magnolia's pass defense has gotten much better.
Yep, that's what we said. You just had to settle down just a little bit, get used to this freshman quarterback. We didn't know what was going to happen.
That's right. So 3rd and 14. Man in motion. Foreman's going to roll to his left. He's being chased. He's going to be hit from behind, and he's going to be brought down for a loss as the Magnolia Panthers, Jadon Marshall, gets in there. Tucker Bogus also chasing, and a loss on the play for Foreman back to the 11-yard line. And so it's going to be 4th down and 19 for the Miners.
Is that a loss of 5 there?
That was a loss of 5. That's correct. Yes, loss of 5. So, again, Bauxite's going to have to punt the football away. And Caleb Roach will look to see if he can get another good return. He's set at his own 42-yard line of Miner territory. So, ball's at the 11. Myers will put his foot into it. Shanks it over towards the right. Looked like one of your father-in-law's wedge shots right there, as it's down at the 35-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Panthers. We had to get him in there somehow.
That's right. We had to. Notice I stayed quiet because I got to go deal with him.
You got to go deal with him after the game.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 36-yard line. Only a 20. Let's see, I go back. I got to readjust my wheel here. Wheel to the 30. It's only a 24-yard punt. So 1st and 10 for Magnolia. The 36-yard line, 22-14 Magnolia. They'll give it to Ainsworth coming left. He breaks one tackle into the secondary. And a good run by Ike Ainsworth as he pushes into or down past the 30, down to about the 28. That's an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. That was a little inside double reverse. They went with Marshall one way and gave it to Ike coming the other.
That's right, and that was a nice little move they had there too.
So 2nd and 2. Here comes Marshall. They'll give it to him on like the jet sweep, and he's going to be blown up for a loss. And that play had no chance from the get-go as the Miners were all over that. And Kamaje Marshall's brought down back at the 31-yard line. For a, see, we're at the 28, so loss of 3 on the play. So loss of 3 brings up 3rd and about 5. So 3:34 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. Panthers up 22-14 over the Miners. They'll fake the handoff to Marshall, give it straight ahead to Morgan. He crawls on his knees trying to get everything he can. And he picks up a couple yards. I think they're going to spot to 28, so it's going to be 4th and 2. So I'm sure Magnolia's going for it here. Walker Carter will run over to get a play call from the offensive coordinator, Coach Boone. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. See what the coach piles up here. Carter will, the ball was a fumble. I think the ball was fumbled. I don't think he ever got the snap, and it will be recovered by the Miners. I don't think it would have mattered anyway because it wasn't enough for the 1st down. So a fumble on the play and an exchange problem between the center and quarterback, and Bauxite will take over 1st and 10. So Bauxite dodges the bullet there. I don't think he ever got the ball clean.
No, and that's as a center, it's the quarterback's fault, but that's what I'd always say.
It's never the center's fault?
Never the center's fault. Never the center's fault.
Okay.
But I like both Walker and Garrett, so it happened.
That's the first time that I can remember this season they've had a problem on the exchange, just at an inopportune time there on 4th down. So Bauxite will take over 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. They got 2 minutes and 48 seconds if they want to do anything here before half, where we'll have the South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. South Arkansas Sales and Service Company, heating, cooling, thermostats, and more. Call now 234-5290. Here's a snap back to Combs back in at quarterback, and they throw the screen pass over on the far side, and Caleb Roach was there on defense for Magnolia as Banks, the receiver, Jaden Banks, and Roach knocks him out of bounds. But let's see, I think he's going to have a 1st down. They got him out to the 35-yard line. Was that enough for a 1st down? I didn't think so. They only gained 7 on the play, but they gave him a 1st down. I guess you got to give him a 7-yard 1st down. He moved the chains too fast. Here's the quarterback. He's almost hit by George Jackson. Now avoids it, and he'll just throw it at the feet of his receiver, Cash Robinson, as George Jackson calls that incompletion. The quarterback,
For number 5,
Sam Combs, he saw his life flash before his eyes. Big number 44
He did,
coming
and
in.
I'll tell you, he made the right choice throwing it away.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got a flag on the play.
Oh, it's backfield.
There's a penalty flag thrown on the play.
Maybe an illegal. I'm thinking maybe an illegal man downfield, or maybe Magnolia had too many men on the field. Back judge
I think they
threw it.
signaled holding. Yeah, back judge threw it, but I think the ump signaled holding on the defense.
Okay, so
Magnolia.
a 10-yard holding penalty. That'll be a first down by penalty for the Miners. That was a 10-yard first down. The other was a 7.
Yep. First penalty for the Panthers tonight.
All right. So first and 10 for the 45 with 2:21 to go in the half. Combs, quarterback. He'll drop straight back. Looks deep. Airs it out over the middle of the field. He's got a receiver, but it's overthrown. Incomplete. Good coverage by Braylon Witcher as he was running stride for stride with Bryce Beard.
That was good. If you're not going to get your head around, don't push them.
That's right. Braylon Witcher's going to have a hard time hiding from the official with those bright green lime shoes on, too.
That's right. Got to put my sunglasses on up there. But those are pretty nice, though.
Yeah, they are. Makes him look faster.
That's right.
Not. So second and 10 for the Miners as they go for the home run ball there. Now they'll regroup. So they've alternated quarterbacks here in the first half. Combs, the sophomore, Foreman, the freshman. Banks, Jaden Banks, he's the bigger of the running backs. He's in the backfield now. They'll bring receiver in motion from left to right. Straight drop back for Combs. He's going to look deep again. Nobody to throw to. Now rolling to his right. Looks for a receiver and almost intercepted by Braylon Witcher as he was in between the quarterback and the receiver. And a good job of covering by Braylon Witcher as he had the receiver Beard and all covered up.
They're having to put the running back in as an extra blocker because they just can't handle the pressure that Magnolia's able to put on them right now.
Yeah, Magnolia's getting in there.
It'll be second down for Bauxite.
And able to put some heat.
Flag thrown on the play. A defensive holding penalty called on the Panthers.
Another defensive holding?
Oh.
I didn't see that.
Me neither.
Oh, wow. So
okay,
Magnolia fans not happy. I didn't see the flag.
Never did.
So, but a defensive holding penalty against Magnolia will be the second penalty of this drive. Both of them defensive holdings. Coach Kirby, he's not going to vote these referees referee crew of the year after a couple of penalties like that and the turnover down there near the goal line. He's talking to the official here on the near side. So Bauxite will have it in Panther territory now, first and 10 to 45. Receiver comes in motion. That's Withington. Here's Combs, straight drop back, going down the field. Pass is incomplete. Little incidental contact between Witcher. Witcher seems to be covering everybody. As he was tangled up with the receiver, Emery Moore, on a wheel route, but incomplete. And I think Moore may have a cramp over there.
Yep.
First, I think that's the first cramp we've seen. Remember, at halftime, we'll have our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us at halftime for the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people. That wasn't too bad a cramp. He's up, but he's it's easy for me to say it wasn't too bad a cramp because I'm not the one with one.
That's right. And I think that was a good no call. That was a little tangled up in the feet versus any pushing and shoving.
So going to be second and 10 now. There's 2:01. They took over with about 4 minutes to go after the fumble, and they moved the ball into Panther territory with a couple penalties help, and Panthers up 22-14, but still time for the Miners to do something. I think they're giving a water break here for both teams.
Looks like that. After that cramp, they said let's give them a little break.
Yeah, not a bad idea on a hot night tonight to give them a little extra break. So it'll be second and 10 when we resume action.
I was going to say, even though it's hot, I think Coach Kirby's steaming a little bit after
he definitely is
calls.
He definitely is steaming. Talking to the official over here on the near side.
The tennis team will be playing their first match on the newly renovated tennis court over by
lights. Connor talking about the tennis courts over. They look really good.
I'm telling you, it adds to the scenery up here.
Absolutely, got the lights on over there.
Light the tennis courts up. If you want to take a look at the newly renovated tennis courts, they are on the far side.
I'm not much of a tennis player. I used to play back in the day, but I saw those courts. I think, man, I'd like to play on these.
I know. I don't remember ever playing on a nice court like that.
Yeah, So 2nd and 10 for the Miners. They'll bring a man in motion. Here's Combs, straight drop back. Panthers applying heat. Now Combs is going to take off running. And Jadon Marshall says, not today, as he grabs him from behind and slings him down at about the 44-yard line. So only a gain of 1 is a good play there by Jadon Marshall to pursue the quarterback.
Absolutely great open field tackle there. He grabbed on him and never let go.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 9. And the Magnolia Panther defense needs to come up with another big play right here. Magnolia will get the ball back to start the second half as the Miners won the opening toss and elected to receive. So that's assuming they decide to kick deep to the Panthers to start the second half. So now the Miners come out with a tight formation. Still have Combs, quarterback in shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. Wheel route back to the receiver, Metzger. He's open, and he has the catch near the 20-yard line. He's sandwiched between 2 Panther defenders, but a good play by the Miners. And the Miners pick up the first down on a 24-yard pitch and catch from Sam Combs to Caden Metzger.
He's brought down by number 1, Stevis Johnson, at the 20-yard line.
So the Miners are in business. They only have a minute 10 to go at the 20-yard line. Panther defense, Bauxite does have 2 timeouts left. They got Foreman back in at quarterback. He's going to keep it over on the left side, and he's met there by J.K. Marshall, who brings him down at about the 15. So it's going to be maybe at the 14. So 2nd down and 4. Clock continues to run. There's 49 seconds. Magnolia's going to swap out some defensive linemen. They get everybody off before they get too many men on the field. Quarterback Foreman with 37 seconds. Going to roll to his right. Throws it over here in the flat, has a receiver. The pass is complete and spins away from one tackler at the 10 and gets it down inside the 10 is Cole Witherington as he broke one tackle and got it down to the 6-yard line, a first down and a gain of about 8 on the play. So it's going to be 1st and goal, and the Miners call their 2nd time out of the half. So there's 25 seconds to go in the first half. Miners are threatening. It's 22-14. They have it 1st and goal at the 6. We'll be back after this. This is Panther football.
If you're like most Americans, you spend over 8 hours a week in your car. So naturally, you want to be satisfied with its performance. That's why you need to know about Spittler Tire and Auto. Folks around here have been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for over 17 years. They have 10 service bays to handle all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, trust the experts at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
First and goal for the Miners with 25.7 seconds to go. 22-14 Magnolia with the lead. Magnolia needs to hold the Miners here, Kyle.
Yep, that's what they need to do. And this defense we've been relying on all first half and need to step up just a couple more times here with the 25 seconds left.
How about a pick six by
Hey, that would be awesome.
one of these guys down the sideline, Caleb Roach or Quay Weaver. So Bauxite's they got the freshman in at quarterback now. Wyatt Foreman. Combs started this drive. Now Foreman's in there. He's got Banks. He's the 230-pound junior running back in there out of the pistol formation. Foreman's going to roll to his left, being chased. He's going to cock his arms, fakes it. Now he's still cocking his arm, throws it, got a receiver in the end zone. Touchdown. Foreman just kept waiting and waiting and waiting and faking, and he throws it complete to Cole Witherington. And the Miners score a touchdown with 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. They're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. That was a great job by that freshman quarterback.
That was. He just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, faked a few times, dodged a defender or two, and number 11, the running back, was Jay Banks, man. He picked up big 44 for us and picked up George and just gave him a little bit enough time to make that play.
So Foreman will be in the shotgun as they attempt to. Everybody in tight. Foreman's going to take it, roll to his left, cut it up the field. I don't think he got in as he was met by Braylon Witcher. And so he's going to be stopped short, and it'll be
in the first half, the Magnolia Panthers
22-20 our score. So the new score is 17-13 to go in the first half. Magnolia 22, Bauxite 20. This is Panther football.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Summer's here, and so are road trips, vacations, and yep, bugs splattered all over your car. Keep your ride looking fresh all season long with a Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Plan. Pay once and wash as many times as you want. With 4 great plans to choose from, there's an option for every driver and every budget. Rocket Fast Car Wash keeps your car sparkling clean no matter how many bugs you meet along the way. Drive into summer with unlimited shine. Visit Rocket Fast Car Wash and sign up today.
In life, balance is everything. Whether it's finding time between work and family or maintaining a healthy diet. The same goes for investing. Having a balanced and occasionally rebalanced portfolio helps you have the right mix of investments for your individual needs. This mix, known as asset allocation, should reflect your personal comfort with risk, your investment goals, and how long you have until you need the money. Your ideal mix will change as your life changes. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Steve Hardy, Mark Woods, Patrick Gott, or Laura Kroll. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
AM 630 and FM translator 107.1, K296 FC from Magnolia, Arkansas.
Short-term plans may change, but stay focused on 3 lifetime goals: planning for retirement, preparing for the unexpected, and creating an estate plan. Get in touch with one of Magnolia's Edward Jones financial advisors. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And number 2, Ike
22-20 our score. Bauxite preparing to kick off. Looks like they're going to try the onside kick or the short kick again. This is an onside kick, and it'll go right to the Panthers. That's Tucker Bogus over on the far side at the 40-yard line. So Magnolia will have it with 16 seconds left to go in the first half.
Number 33, Tucker Bogus.
22-20. So you might as well give it to Ike or Jamaje or see if they can break one of the houses.
That's right. Wouldn't mind just trying to throw a pass here. Who knows? But we'll see. I think, just run up the clock.
Well, they actually got 2 guys over here on the left, and I wonder if they're going to run up some kind of play over here. They have 2 receivers, Kadron Thomas and Jamaje Marshall, almost like well, I thought they were like a I formation reception over here. So now Coach Kirby's going to call timeout. So he wants to make sure he's got everything set up there. So the Panthers kind of had some confusion, looked like, on offense. They also sent another receiver. We're going to keep it right here. Travis McClure far to the right. So they look like they are going to chunk it.
Yeah, I think that was they looked like they were ready and were catching them off guard at first, for sure. They had two of our receivers on the left here and only one Bauxite defender.
Now they've taken John Curry. He was in the game at fullback. I wonder if we have too many guys on the field. I don't know. So they're going to regroup. Let's see what they do. They're going to leave I think we had too many guys on the field because Curry had to come out. Walker Carter, he's loosened his arm up. So I pretty much think that means we're going to throw the ball here. He's swinging both arms. So you got 2 receivers to the left. You got 1 to the right. Ainsworth in the backfield with the quarterback. Walker Carter, he's going to give it on a trap play up the middle to Ike Ainsworth. He breaks one tackle, another, and Ike Ainsworth gets inside the 50-yard line, and Coach Kirby says, let's take a timeout with 9 seconds to go as Ike Ainsworth picks up 11 yards, and that's another Magnolia first down. He almost broke that one.
He did. He came real close. If that last tackle, he broke 2 or 3 on that play before that even.
I think, Coach Kirby, Coach Boone, they kind of set Bauxite up there. They had them all spread out thinking they're going to throw the Hail Mary, and they run the trap play up the middle, and Ike almost broke it.
Most of the time you think on 3rd and long you're going to pass, and then sometimes they'll catch you with that run. That's what that felt like there.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 9 seconds. Maybe time for 2 plays. We'll see. Let's see what the Panthers come out with. They're going to bring Kadron Thomas and Ike Ainsworth this time to the left. They're going to send Travis McClure to the right. They got Marshall in the backfield with Walker Carter. They converse last second talk there between the quarterback and running back. They're going to flip it to Marshall straight up the middle, and he's going to pick up a yard or 2, and that's how the first half's going to end. Marshall picks up 2, and, nope, I take that back. Coach Kirby calls one more timeout. He said, we're going to give one more shot here. So a 2-yard gain on Marshall. We'll take a timeout this time with him. 22-20, Magnolia leading 2 seconds to go in the half. This is Panther football.
The Backyard Barbecue Company is under new ownership and is continuing to serve the best mouth-watering barbecue to Magnolia and the surrounding areas. Serving up delicious backyard specialties like the smoked turkey sandwich, fried catfish, chicken basket, and new menu items like loaded fries, nachos, salads, and meat trays. Average wait time is 15 minutes. Backyard also has catering options for the holidays or any occasion. Follow the Backyard Barbecue Company on Facebook. Remember, the best barbecue can be found in your backyard at the Backyard Barbecue Company, 1407 East Main Street in Magnolia.
Magnolia 22, Bauxite 20. As we have time for one more play here in the first half. It is Magnolia has a second 10 at the 47. I haven't heard Baby Shark played at a game in a long time.
I know. I got Tracy Wolfley down there. I think her new grandbaby's enjoying that down there.
I bet so. So I think some people got into it, though. Mr. Ward didn't. He doesn't like that song.
He stood up, turned around.
He did. So now Bauxite's going to call a timeout. Well, these coaches there.
We're not taking them to the next half, I guess.
The Bauxite coach has gotten off his. I guess maybe he's getting ready for halftime. He moved over there from the chair to the sidelines. So Bauxite takes a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Remind you at halftime, we'll have the South Arkansas Regional South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. Count on the team at South Arkansas Sales and Service to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. And then also, we'll have our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us at halftime for the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people. Let's see what, if you got a trick play, this might be the time to use it, Kyle.
That's right. You know, we had a little, what would they call it, hook and lateral play.
Oh, yeah, hook and lateral.
That we would do, and we had one where we had a play that kind of hook and lateral and then had a triple option off of that. We had a running back, quarterback, and then offensive lineman running down there.
Wow.
Never got to run it, though.
Never ran it. Probably ran it in practice and looked good. Coach said, I'm afraid to use it.
Too much fun.
They got Caleb Roach in the receiver to the left. Let's see if they throw one up for him. Instead, they'll throw it out to Jamaje Marshall over here in the flat. He makes one defender miss, and he gets it inside the 35, hit at the 30, brought down at the 28. And so that's the last play of the first half. First pass completion of the game for Magnolia, 19 yards. And that is a 19-yard game, but that'll be the end of the first half. So 22-20 our score at the half. Magnolia leads. We'll have our South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. Also have our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We'll do it all in just a moment. This is Panther Football.
Hey, guys.
to nothing in the third quarter. So they advanced for real. That leading North Little Rock 17 to nothing. Rogers over Sheridan 42 to 27. Arkadelphia, Lake Hamilton, they're in a good one in the second quarter. Lake Hamilton 21, Arkadelphia 15. Some Camden Fairview playing Pine Bluff tonight. I think that game's at Camden. 14 to 6. Pine Bluff leading Camden Fairview. Hot Springs, they got a good team this year. They're in Magnolia's conference. It's 42 to 7 in the third quarter. Pulaski, Joe T. Robinson. They don't want me calling him Pulaski Robinson, but they ain't listening anyway, so it doesn't matter. Robinson leading Hot Springs Lakeside 14 to 6. That game is in the third quarter. Robinson, one of the top teams in Class 5A. Dardanelle leading the National Scrappers 14 to 6. Ashdown over Hope 7 to nothing. That is a first quarter score. And let's see any other local scores that I can run across real quick here. Fordyce 27, Mineral Springs nothing. A good one in Union County, smack over in Junction City. They're tied 14 to 14 in the second quarter. That's a big rivalry game right there.
That is. This being from Union County back in the day, that's always a big game when the inner county is playing for sure.
Absolutely. So that's pretty much all I see as far as local scores around the area. Ruston, Louisiana 42, Cabot 21. That's in the third quarter. Magnolia former coach John Painter up there. Cabot is the defensive coordinator for your former head coach Scott Reed.
That's right.
Who's the head coach. So that's some scores. Our score is 22-20 at the half. Magnolia leading Bauxite, and Bauxite's back out on the field. Magnolia making their way as well. We got about 2.5 minutes to go before we kick off the second half. So that'll wrap up the South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. Turn to the experts you can trust at South Arkansas Sales and Service. Visit www.sassco.com for South Arkansas Sales and Service. Second half kickoff coming up in a moment. 22-20 Magnolia with the lead. This is Panther football.
Are you tired of dealing with frustrating outages, slow speeds, and bad customer support from your internet provider? TCW Fiber is ready to connect you with a better internet service. Experience fast speeds with no network slowdowns, outstanding reliability with our Arkansas weather-resistant network, and the best customer service in the state. We're connecting our first customers in Magnolia now, with more to come this year. Sign up online at tcworks.com or call 870-82-FIBER to get connected today to an internet experience you will love.
Stop by El Perrian in Magnolia for the best Mexican cuisine around. Start with an appetizer like their queso dip, spinach dip, or fiesta dip. El Perrian has a large lunch menu served weekdays from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Save room for El Perrian's mouth-watering churros for only $1. Check out their happy hour specials served 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. and try their flight margaritas for $8.99. For all the deals and all the specials, check out El Perrian Magnolia on Facebook.
When storms roll through South Arkansas, make sure your roof can stand up to it. Call Barton Roofing, your local trusted roofing team. From patch-ups to full replacements, we treat your home like it's our own. Honest work, fair prices. Barton Roofing makes sure you can rest easy, knowing you have a sturdy roof. Call Barton Roofing today at 903-826-2722 or visit bartonroofingco.com. Barton Roofing, built strong, built local.
At Price Tire Center, you're not only getting over 55 years of combined experience, but also fast and friendly customer service you trust and recognize. Price Tire Center is dedicated to South Arkansas and to providing you the best tires for your vehicle with financing options. Visit PriceTireCenter.com or call 870-234-6850. Price Tire Center, 1598 East Main Street in Magnolia, where you can get the best deals and even better wheels.
Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back at Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium as we get ready for the second half of action, with Magnolia holding on to a 2-point lead, 22-20 over the Bauxite Miners here at the half. And both teams are back out on the field and meeting with their coaches for some last-minute instruction. Magnolia will receive the second half kickoff, and Bauxite will kick off from right to left. And if they kick this deep to either Jamaje Marshall or Ike Ainsworth, I will be totally shocked.
Absolutely. If they make that poor decision, we'll probably be at 28-20 then.
Well, you know, Magnolia's offense had, now they're swapping in, so Bauxite's going to kick off and defend the south end zone. So Magnolia's going to go back. I'm sorry, they're going to defend the north end zone. Magnolia's going to come back and defend the south goal. So Bauxite will be going from left to right, Panthers right to left. But Magnolia's offense, other than two two-point conversion plays, it was 14 points on the board before they ever ran a play from scrimmage.
Yeah, it was those special teams and that defense that was carrying them for sure at that first little bit before they even stepped on the field just about.
So here comes the Miners. And we found out that I forgot to write the kicker's name down. I'll get it from Chris in a minute. Chris, what's that guy's name again, the kicker? Zeke. Here's an onside kick attempt. It's recovered by Magnolia. Zeke Young, he's number 36, okay? Thank you, Chris. So
Young's onside kick is recovered by the Magnolia Panthers by number 22.
People come up here and complain about us not calling the names right. It's probably more directed towards Connor on the PA. My response is go talk to your coach. He's the one that sent us the roster.
That's right. If it ain't on the roster, then they're not on the team.
What are we supposed to do? Read the mind? So, don't blame me. Blame your coach. He's the guy on the crutches down there. So, anyway, so Magnolia recovers the onside kick. So they're going to start the second half in really good field position, as they're going to be in Miner territory at the 48-yard line, and that's where Garrett Odell gets over the center and brings the Panther offense up. Walker Carter, the quarterback, he's going to turn and give to John Curry, and Curry makes good yardage inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line, so a gain of 4 and a good start to the second half for the Panthers.
Good opening run there.
4 yards for the fullback, John Curry. Seen both him and Tristan Morgan at that fullback slot. Walker Carter checks the wristband. He's got 2 receivers over to the left now. Caleb Roach is a single or a split into the left. In the slot is Jamaje Marshall. Now they're going to take a straight drop back and a bounce pass to Caleb Roach, and it's ruled a forward pass and incomplete, and that'll bring up third down and 6. It almost looked like a lateral.
That was it was flirting with that line. I'm glad that they said no go.
Yeah, it was close.
It was.
So at the 44, Magnolia will scrimmage 3rd and 6, leading by 2, 22-20. Back to the traditional set. They'll flip it to Marshall coming around the right side. He's going to have first down yardage, I think, as he's right down there by that line. Got a little push from his offensive line, and let's see if they give him the first down. Maybe not. I think they may mark him a tad short, Kyle.
Yeah, I think they took a step back or so almost on that.
30.
They're
going to get first down. Yeah, the official over here on the near side said he got it. So gain of 6 on the play down to the 38-yard line. And so 1st and 10 for the Panthers. First down of the second half for Magnolia. Marshall in motion. They'll fake to him, fake to Ainsworth, and give it to the fullback Curry, and just a massive humanity in the middle of that Panther offensive line. And he gained a couple yards, hard-earned yards to the 36, gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Around the 41-yard line. Second and about 8.
So from the 36 is where Magnolia will scrimmage. Second down and 8.
I've seen number 58 slide in there too a couple plays here. Was it Cord?
For Magnolia, Cord Lonnie. Yeah. Here's a flip to Ainsworth. He's going to go straight up the gut, and there's a wall of Miners as he took the pitch and just right behind
he gets all the way down
the middle of the
the
line.
32-yard line, where he's met by a host of
Garrett Odell is still your center, and that's kind of, they were just right over his rear end. He picked up 4 yards on the play. Ball's at the 32. So 3rd and about 4 for Magnolia. Under 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 22-20 Magnolia. They'll give it to Morgan up the middle, and he barrels ahead. I think the ball came loose, but the officials saying the ball was dead. But Magnolia got it back.
Is recovered by number 56, Aiden Mallory.
So Aiden Mallory, he did recover. So what's fumble? Aiden Mallory got on at the 30, so gain of
4th and about 2 for the Panthers.
2 on the play, so 4th and 2 for Magnolia. heads-up play there by the guard, Aiden Mallory.
That's right.
Normally, the offensive lineman gets a name called because they were holding, but
unfortunately, yes.
good for Mallory. He was able to recover that fumble. They're going to flip it to Curry, and he's going to be met at the line. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, and that got him the first down. Excellent effort. Now the ball comes loose, and the officials are going to say it's recovered by the Miners. So Curry, an excellent effort to break through the line. He got the first down, but then coughed the ball up, and Bauxite's going to have it 1st and 10.
The Bauxite Miners will start their drive.
That's unfortunate for the Panthers because Curry able to pick up a first down, but just did not hang on the football.
Yeah, he's been bouncing off tackles left and right. And keep it tight there.
Look down the end zone to our right down there. You got the coach from Bauxite, Coach
He's
Perry.
got
He's got like 50 kids playing touch football down there. That's probably driving him crazy.
Yep, absolutely. How far was that run on that last play?
Oh, they're going to spot it to 20. There's 4 yards on the play.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah, Coach Perry, again, he messed his knee up in the game last week, getting too excited after a play. And I think it's patella tendon or something. I can't remember exactly. It was in the paper this morning. So he's on crutches, and he got a big brace on his knee. He's coaching from the end zone. So the ball's at the 26-yard line. That's where Bauxite's going to start. And they'll give it straight ahead to Metzger. And he was met by Eli Broomfield for no gain. Broomfield, 5'8", 345. It's hard to get around him.
That's right. He's a big old boy in there.
So no gain for Metzger. Actually, he lost a yard, Kyle. So back to the 25. Yeah, lost a 1. So second down and 11 from the 25. 22-20, Magnolia leading. Bauxite with the ball following the Panthers' 3rd fumble of the night. Here's Combs, straight drop back. He's got time to throw. Going deep over the middle. Panthers have a shot at it, and they intercept it. That's Amari Scott. And he picks off the pass for the Panthers. Interception at the 47-yard line, and Magnolia's got the ball back.
That's right. They had to put 2 people on George Jackson to prevent any type of pressure, and you had threw it into double coverage there.
Broomfield, who made that last tackle, he's slow to come off the field. Panthers, he may be cramping a little bit. Braylon Whitker's helping him off. He's a big guy to have to help off the field. If he goes down, they're probably thinking, please make it to the sideline, Eli. He's going to make it, though. So Magnolia will start at their own 47-yard line after the interception by Amari Scott. 2nd interception of the night for the Panthers. Magnolia's back in business, leading by 2, 22-20. Going to bring Marshall in motion. Walker Carter, the quarterback, fakes right, now runs back left, makes one man miss, and gets it to midfield and picks up 3 hard-earned yards. And he's got 3 yards and brought down by number 1, Emory Moore, by number 3, Bernie Fox. So gain of 3 for Walker, and it's 2nd and 7. First time he's carried the ball tonight.
That was, yeah. To make a new line down here. He was pretty shifty on that, too, on that run.
So Magnolia has it right on the middle of the Panther, right on the middle of the field at the 50-yard line, right in the middle of everything out there. See what they can come up with here on 2nd and 7. Ainsworth will go in motion. They'll flip it to Morgan, and he runs over the left side. He's got good yardage, takes it down near the 45, a gain of 5 for Morgan. And Tristan Morgan picking up some hard-earned yards and makes it a 3rd down and 2 before being brought down by the Miners at the 45-yard line.
His legs, I don't think, have stopped churning yet.
No, even when he's down on the ground, he's always trying to get extra yards. So 3rd and 2 coming up for the Panthers from the 45-yard line. Ainsworth in motion, same play, toss to Morgan, and he's got the first down to the 42-yard line. He picked up 3, and again, a bunch of Miners there to make the tackle, but they do it after he gets across the line. That was Evan Myers making the hit at 42, but a 3-yard gain for Tristan Morgan. What's his longest run? It's been 5 yards.
5.
5, yeah.
8. No, he had an 8-yard run.
8-yard run. Okay, so 8 yards is the longest run. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 42-yard line. They'll bring Ainsworth in motion. Fake to him. They got a receiver wide open. Instead, they go out in the flats to Morgan. He's going to be close to the first down as he gets it down to about the 32-yard line. Jamaje Marshall was running wide open down the middle of the field, but Walker Carter gets it over to Morgan. He's going to be spotted. Is he going to get the first down? We'll see with him, Mark. Going to be at the 32. Going to be just short, I think. Maybe. They're looking at it. Still looking. Second short one. So give him 9 on the pass play from Walker Carter to Tristan Morgan. We'll spot at the 32-yard line. Turn, give it to Morgan, and he pushes ahead for the first down near the 30, gain of 2 for Morgan, and he picks up another hard-earned first down. Morgan, when he caught that pass, he's not used to being that with nobody around him.
No, he turned around and was like, where's everybody at?
He's used to a lot of congestion there in the middle of the field, and instead he was out in the flats wide open. It looked like back in the old days when Moose Johnson, Daryl Johnson played for the Cowboys. He'd get those passes out there. 1st and 10 for the, that's back when the Cowboys were good. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, for the Panthers. Sorry, Chris. I know you like the Cowboys. Ike Ainsworth with the carry down to the 20-yard line. Picks up, actually 26. Going to give him 4 on the play, so 2nd and 6 for the Panthers now after that 4-yard gain. Magnolia trying to add on to their 22-20 lead.
Clock's just ticking, too.
Yep. They'll bring Marshall in motion. Fake to him. He's going to run. They do give it to him. He's around the right side. He has close to first down yardage as he spins and is brought down near the 20-yard line. Let's see if they give it to him. I think, I don't know. Yep.
He is marked down at around the...
Not quite. He's about a yard short. So going to be 3rd. He got 6 on the play. 3rd and less than 1.
Just short of the line to gain.
So 3rd and less than a yard for the Panthers.
That time they faked that pitch reverse.
Had me faked out. I didn't know who had the ball. So 3rd and short for the Panthers. They'll give it to Morgan straight ahead. He's got the first down. We need a yard. Give it to Tristan Morgan. He'll get it for you. And another first down for Magnolia's. Morgan gets another hard-earned 2 yards to the 18. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 18-yard line. So Magnolia on the move, deep in Bauxite territory. There's another fumbled snap, and I don't know who got it back. Walker Carter came out of there without the ball, but I think the Panthers, nope, Bauxite got it. The 4th fumble of the game recovered by the Miners. And again, it was this quarterback center exchange that time that didn't work out. And Magnolia's got a man down. So recovering for the Miners was Caden Sprague, and Magnolia's got a guy down. While he's down, we'll remind you after the game, we've got the Domino's post-game show. Carry out a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's. All one-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts. 8-piece wings or boneless chicken. Domino's dip and bread twist combos. 5 cheese dip and bread twist or cheesy marinara dip and bread twist. They're just $7.99 each. What a great carry-out deal from Domino's in Magnolia and Camden. Also after the game, we'll be naming our People's Bank player of the game. Before you lock in a mortgage rate online, talk to People's Bank first. People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans for a new home purchase and refinancing. Plus, People's Bank makes it so easy by being with you every step of the way. Equal housing lender member FDIC. This looks like more than a cramp, Kyle.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who that is, but
I think Connor was saying Aiden Mallory.
Okay,
but I hadn't seen for sure just yet.
Okay, he's one. He's up. Maybe it is just a cramp.
Hope so.
No, he's all right. Okay, good. Yeah.
56 or 58?
I think that's 56.
56, yeah.
Aiden Mallory. So, yeah, he's okay. Must have been a cramp.
Yeah.
Even big guys get cramps, huh?
Hey.
Did you ever get one?
No, I actually didn't. Concussion, yes, but no.
that explains a lot, doesn't it?
That's right.
So you can, whenever Katie says something, I remember I had that concussion in high school.
That's right.
I forgot what you said there.
What's that? I didn't hear you. You get a little ringing in my ear.
So 1st and 10 for the Miners. They're going to be at the 18-yard line. They got the freshman Foreman back in at quarterback, and he's got running room, and he's open down the secondary. He's to the midfield stripe. He's to the 40. He's being chased, and he'll step out of bounds inside the 30-yard line as Wyatt Foreman, the freshman quarterback for Bauxite, makes a big run, and he goes all the way from the 18-yard line up to the, they're going to spot it to 29, 28. So we're going to give him 54 yards on that run. So a 54-yard run by Wyatt Foreman. So 58 yards for Foreman, biggest run of the night for the Miners, and they're in Panther territory now with 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Panthers on top, 22-20. Bring a man in motion. They're going to hand it to Emory Moore going around the left side, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by a gang of Panthers over near the 24, 25-yard line. I think they're going to put it to 24. Caleb Roach and Maury Scott combined for the tackle. And so
at around the 24-yard line.
4 yards on the play.
2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Miners. Foreman, he's going to be a handful.
I'm telling you, yeah. No kidding, and he is fast. Yeah, I think he got tired on the end of that there.
Magnolia's got some speed on defense, and they were catching him, but it wasn't a quick catch.
He had good acceleration,
yes,
top end speed, but yeah.
So 2nd down, 2nd and 6 from the 24, man in motion. This time Foreman's going to be hitting the backfield. Oh, so that's Moore. I'm sorry, that's Emory Moore. Nope, that's Foreman.
Yep,
that's Foreman. Yep, Foreman danced around. I thought it was Moore. But he lost 2 on the play. Good job back there by the Panthers. Chevis Johnson makes another tackle for the Panthers. And we got officials timeout. Somebody shaking up for the Miners. Not sure who that is. They're going to send the teams to the sideline, probably get them a water break. Maybe another cramp.
Mm-hmm. I just hope it's just a cramp, yeah.
Yeah, yep, it is.
Yeah, there we go.
I think that's the quarterback.
It is the quarterback.
Yeah, he may just be worn out after that long run. And so, yeah, he's got to come out for a few plays. He may need a rest more than anything else. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Miners with 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Magnolia leads at 22-20, but the Miners are threatening. Officials have done a good job tonight when they have these little breaks to let the teams go get some water. And,
that's right.
You know, with the heat as it is, and make sure they stay hydrated. So kudos to the guys in the striped shirts. They probably need a drink too.
Oh, yeah.
So 3rd and about 8 coming up for the Miners. Combs back in at quarterback. He'll do the double reverse coming around the far side. There's some running room over there for the Miners, and knocked out of bounds is Cash Robinson. Has good recovery over there by the Panthers. It looked like he had some running room. Bubba Williams got over there and saved maybe a touchdown. So it's going to be 4th down and 2. Big 4th down coming up for the Panther defense here. That was a 4-yard gain on the play. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 yards. 6 yards. They're going to give it to Emory Moore straight up the middle, and I think he may have it. It's close. Yeah, they've already. Yeah, he got 3 yards on the play. Move it down to the 17. Yeah, about the 17-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. They went with a kind of a quicker count than they have been that time, and gave it to Emory Moore. And Moore's pretty quick as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look over to the sideline, get the play call. Quarterback Combs will send. They'll bring guys in a bunch formation. Now I don't think they got enough on the line. Now they do. I don't know if they were set.
Close.
Yeah, I don't think they got flag. They didn't. They never got set as they give the ball off to Emory Moore coming around the right side. He takes it down to about the 14, but that play won't count as the Bauxite Miners were not set for the 1 second that they need to get set for. And we got him. I think that's Chevis. He's cramping now. So Chevis Johnson
on the field,
getting tended to by the athletic training staff led by John Caston. So they're going to mark off the 5-yard penalty. The rest of the Panthers will go over and get a drink. It's still in the 80s outside and a little humid, so we thought cramps might be a problem tonight. After the first game, they really weren't. But because of just the unseasonably mild weather we had that first game, but it's almost summertime again.
That's right. I think there might have been one in the first game.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. You know.
Yeah.
Will you please call your ride now and let them know that there is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Thank you.
You need to call Katie and get your ride set up.
Yeah, I better give her a call.
Better call David, maybe one or the other.
Yeah. Katie might be asleep.
I bet she's still down there.
Oh, she's left. They left right after halftime.
Oh, they left after halftime, so she's listening now?
I hope
we
so.
We better not talk about her then, huh?
Better not. I know she probably wasn't before. Now she might be. So, Chevis, he's needs some help getting off the field. Mm-hmm. That's not just a... No, yeah. Pretty ginger on that left leg.
They were stretching him out, so you know when they grab your heel and your toe and start pushing, it's a cramp. But so somebody yelled, "Chev's got to have you." That's easy for you to say.
That's right.
Have you had a cramp in the last? Have you had a cramp recently? And once you get one, and it's more likely. Here comes a flip toss to the receiver going around the far side. That's Bearden. He's got running room, and he's going to be knocked down close to the 10-yard line, maybe inside the 10. So that'll go as a pass, actually, because that was a flip. Yeah, that was 16 to 2, Bearden. And he's at the 10, so that's a gain of 12. So it's going to be second down and 3 coming up for Bauxite. So Bauxite trying to take the lead here. He was knocked out of bounds, so the clock stops with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Magnolia up 22-20, but the Miners are deep in the red zone in Panther territory. Here's Emory Moore, and he's going to take it into the end zone over the left side, and Emory Moore takes it 10 yards for a Miner touchdown, and the Miners lead it 26-22 with the extra point still to come. And Magnolia, I tell you, the cramping is becoming a problem on both sides right now.
Yeah. Got another one down.
So Magnolia, just about every play now, we see somebody go down with cramping. See a couple for the Miners. I think 3 maybe for the Panthers. Not sure who that is on the far side, but they're trying to stretch him out. And so Magnolia will try to stop probably a 2-point conversion attempt. Reminder after the game, the Domino's post-game show. Thanks, Chris. 7 plays and 72 yards. Took 2 minutes and 47 seconds off the clock for that touchdown drive for the Miners. As they still attend to the injured player. So after the game, we'll have the Domino's post-game show. Carry-out deals are $7.99 at Domino's. All one-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts, 8-piece wings or boneless chicken, Domino's dip and bread twist combos. They're all $7.99 each. What a great carry-out deal from Domino's in Magnolia and Camden. That's Caleb Roach.
Yeah. So
Magnolia, they that's maybe arguably Magnolia's 2 best defenders who've gone down with cramps on back-to-back plays. Chevis Johnson and Caleb Roach. Need to get them back in the action if hopefully they can. We'll see what kind of magic athletic trainer John Caston can work.
Let's see and hope so.
So the Miners will go for 2 here. They got Foreman back in at quarterback now. He's going to go to his left, look for some running room, push ahead, and he made it in. Foreman gets it in, so the 2-point conversion is good for the Miners. That makes the new score with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Bauxite 28, Magnolia 22. This is Panther football.
When the heat hits hard or the cold won't quit, call the name you can trust. Call Ryan's Heating and Air, proudly serving Louisville, Stamps, Magnolia, Taylor, Hope, and surrounding areas. From heating to ventilation to air conditioning, Ryan's Heating and Air keeps your home comfortable all year long with fast, friendly, and dependable service. Follow Ryan's on Facebook or call 870-953-0051 and let Ryan's Heating and Air bring comfort back to your home. Ryan's Heating and Air, local, reliable, and ready.
Craving mouth-watering, slow-smoked flavor? Come on down to Burge's in Louisville, Arkansas. A local legend for over 60 years. From juicy barbecue and hickory smoked turkeys and hams to fresh grilled burgers and good old-fashioned soft-serve ice cream, Burge's has it all. Planning for the holidays? Burge's keeps whole smoked turkeys and hams in stock, ready when you are. Shop in store or order online at smokedturkeys.com. You know the name, but have you experienced the taste of Burge's hickory smoked meats? Swing by today and make Burge's a tradition in your home.
28-22, Bauxite with the lead now. Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back here at Don Hubbard Field at Panthers Stadium. Here's an onside kick, and I think the Miners have it, and they do, as the Panthers that time unable to come up with. Now the ball's still loose. Bauxite thought they had it, and they're still deciding. And Magnolia. Bogus holds it high aloft. Let's see what the officials say here. Bauxite celebrating like they have it. Tucker Bogus was the one that came out of there. I thought Bauxite had it initially, but then there was looked like another little scramble. Then Tucker Bogus held it up like he had it. And I don't know if we've decided yet who has the ball.
And then I got another cramp on.
Another cramp.
Covered by maybe the Magnolia Panthers or the Bauxite Miners.
We haven't got a decision yet from the official. Bauxite has sent their offense out on the field. Yeah, Combs is the quarterback. So Bauxite's got the ball. If their quarterback's out on the field and their offensive line, Kirby still hasn't got the word from the official. The referees, the referee, the white hat, he's on the Magnolia side like the Panthers will have the ball, but now he's going to go the other way. So they're going to give it to the Miners. I thought the Miners had it initially, but then it looked like a scrum. And so this could be huge with the Panther defense just having 2 or 3 guys cramp up.
The kick was recovered by the Bauxite Miners at the 43-yard line.
So
first and 10 Bauxite.
Bauxite will
43-yard line.
come out there. And remember, in the first half, Bauxite had the ball a lot. So this Panther defense has been on the field a long time tonight. Even you know, like I said, Magnolia put 14 points on the board without the offense touching the field.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the turn to give to Metzger, the running back, and he's got running room down the left side and a big play. And I think the Panther defense is a little winded right now, Kyle.
Yeah, they're huffing a little bit.
So that last play was a 12-yard run for Metzger, number 5. So first and 10 from the 28-yard line.
They just need one big play here, and then they can turn the tide.
That's right. Yep,
sure.
That's exactly right. So first and 10 for the 28. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Turn and give to Metzger again. He's hit. Here's a flag thrown on the play. Probably going to be a hold on the Miners as Metzger picks up about 3 or 4 yards. Good news for Magnolia. Chevis Johnson and Caleb Roach both back in the game after having those cramps on the last series. And Magnolia's trying to run some fresh players in there, you know, to give these guys some break. Sawyer Scruggs is checking the game. So is Braylon Witcher. Jadon Marshall also checks in. So coach is giving some of those big guys on the front a break. Penalty is going to be I think it'll be a spot foul. Yeah, they're marking it off from the spot of the foul. So
the holding
penalty is going to be in essence about a 8-yard penalty.
From the Panther 40, correction, 37
So the ball will be at the 37. So Bauxite has it there. First and 10, up 28-22 now with 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Magnolia's had 4 fumbles tonight that have hurt the Panther cause. Scruggs will flip it on a pass play to Bearden, and he is going to be hit, spun around, and brought down at about the 32-yard line for a gain of 5.
He's brought down by a host of Panthers.
Kyle, that's the play that teams about 6 or 7, maybe probably about 8 years ago, instead of handing the ball off, they started flipping it. If it's dropped, it's just an incompletion.
That's right. It's just an incompletion.
Instead of a fumble.
Yep. I really learned that playing flag football one time. We did that little thing, and we threw it again. They said, no, you can't do that. We said, why? Figured out it was a pass.
Yeah, that's right. So 2nd and 12 from the 32-yard line. Sam Combs, the sophomore, the quarterback. He's going to give it to Metzger coming around the right side. Got a flag. I think we'll have a hold on George Jackson back here as he was chasing the ball carrier, and George sees the flag and says, yep, that guy was holding me. They got one of the linemen, Keegan Roberts, for holding George Jackson. If that's a spot foul, that's going to be a big penalty. I don't know if they'll mark it from the line or from the spot, but Magnolia's probably going to take it either way, and we got another person down over here in front of the Panther bench. That is Bubba Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to listen to the
from the line.
Yeah, from the line. That's okay. Let's go. So a 10-yard mark-off is going to make it 2nd down and 22 with an even minute to go in the third quarter. That pushes the ball back to the 42-yard line. So Magnolia needs to come up with a big play on defense right here. We've had one defensive score tonight. That was an interception return by Caleb Roach. Had a kickoff return for a touchdown by Ike Ainsworth. Banks will come in motion. Here's a Screen pass again and almost intercepted by George Jackson off to Metzger. He avoids one tackler, and he's got running room into the Panthers secondary, and what was almost a disaster for Bauxite turns into a first down as Metzger gets it all the way down to the 18-yard line.
By number 1, Chevis Johnson.
I think that's 23 yards if that's where they mark it. Yeah, 23 yards.
19-yard line. It'll be first
So,
and 10
man,
Bauxite
George Jackson almost had it, and then I think it was Chevis who almost made the tackle, and the next thing you know, Metzger's got the first down. Game of inches right there for sure. Game of inches. So, first and 10. Play was ruled out of bounds, so the clock stops. Foreman's going to come back in, and now timeout called by Bauxite. Timeout on the field. 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Miners lead the Panthers 28-22. This is Panther football.
Hey guys, I'm Tom Sawyer, and I want to invite you to discover the difference of banking the Vodcall way. Whether you're starting a summer project, cruising the lake in your new boat, or trying to stay on top of your finances, our team is here to help. With our convenient online and mobile banking, you can manage your finances from anywhere, even by the pool. Visit us today in Stamps, Magnolia, or Texarkana. Vodcall Bank for what's ahead.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington on the Magnolia Square is your place for steaks, soups, salads, burgers, quesadillas, and their legendary baked potatoes. Owners Jonathan and Terry Orr welcome you, your friends, and family to make a short stop for great food, good sports, and an amazing atmosphere. Cheer on your favorite team while catching a game on the big screens, or say cheers to your favorite people at the bar. Follow the Corner Clubhouse for daily updates and specials on Facebook. Local food, local sports, and local people. Swing by the Corner Clubhouse on the Magnolia Square today.
Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back at Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. A 28-22 lead for the Miners. They have the ball first and 10 at their own 19, and Magnolia jumps offside. So a free 5 for the Miners will move the ball to the 14. I think that's the first offside penalty the Panthers have had. Magnolia has not had too many penalties tonight.
That was their third all night.
Yeah, so they've done a good job with, not drawing the yellow flags, but got them that time. So first and 5 for the Miners. Still got a full quarter of football to go. Wyatt Foreman, the freshman quarterback, in, brings the man in motion. He'll fake it and go straight up the middle, and he's going to get down close to the 10-yard line where Chevis Johnson brings him down, but a gain of 6. And that's going to be close to
on the quarterback keeper for the Miners.
Actually, gain of 4. I'm sorry, Kyle. Gain of 4. Gain of 4. So second down and 1. Second down and 1 for the Miners. Quarterback 21 on the game clock, so they do have to run one more play. It's about a 3-second differential. So this will be probably the final play of the half. Foreman is the quarterback, brings the man in motion, pistol formation. He'll turn, give to Moore straight up the middle. Emory Moore inside the 10. He's got the first down, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Gain of 3 from Moore. Stop the clock momentarily to get the change set. Then they'll restart the clock, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. So it's 28-22 as we go to the fourth quarter. Bauxite leads Magnolia. This is Panther football.
Campbell & Company Insurance Agency, a division of Sunstar Insurance Group, has been providing insurance coverages for businesses and families in the Arklatex area for over 100 years. As an independent insurance agency, Campbell & Company represents dozens of A-plus rated insurance carriers such as Allstate, Travelers, and Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Campbell & Company can provide insurance coverages to a wide array of businesses, from log trucks to restaurants, as well as homeowners, auto, and health insurance. Call Bill Talbot and his team today, 234-6707, or stop by 409 North Jackson in Magnolia.
It's mighty hard to resist an odor of Domino's Loaded Tots. You have your choice of 3 different mouth-watering toppings. There's Domino's Cheddar Bacon Loaded Tots with a perfect combo of gooey cheese and crisp bacon. Or how about Domino's Philly Cheesesteak Loaded Tots? Or last but not least, Domino's Melty 3 Cheese Loaded Tots covered with a blend of mozzarella, cheddar, and provolone cheese, plus Alfredo sauce. Add some Loaded Tots to your next Domino's order. Order online or on the Domino's app and earn Piece of the Pie rewards.
At Magnolia Motor Company, we believe buying a car should feel like coming home. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're more than a customer, you're family. Whether you're browsing or buying, our team is here to greet you with a smile, a handshake, and honest answers. No pressure, no gimmicks. Just real hospitality the way it should be. Come see why customers drive from miles around for a better car buying experience. Visit our website at magnoliamotorcompany.com or come see us in person on the 7982 bypass in Magnolia. Magnolia Motor Company, quality first.
28-22 our score. Magnolia trailing the Bauxite Miners. We start the fourth quarter. Bauxite has a first and goal at the 8-yard line.
We are at the 1 minute mark.
Dan Gregory says we need to do better, Kyle. We're doing the best we can. We're just trying not to catch a cramp up here in the press box.
That's right. We're stretching as we're speaking.
Yeah, that's right. So Bauxite's got the freshman Wyatt Foreman in at quarterback. He's got Caden Metzger at tailback. Send a man in motion. Turn, give it to Metzger straight up the middle. He's got running room, spins inside the 5 down to about the 3. A gain of 5 for Metzger, and it's going to bring up a second down and goal to go.
We have a winner down on the tough man contest.
So second down, goal to go from the 3-yard line. The Miners threatening to make it a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter. Foreman, the quarterback, brings his man in motion. He'll keep it himself over the right side near the goal line. Brought down from behind by Elijah Broomfield, just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be, man, that's close. I mean, that referee's got it marked. And Magnolia's got 2 or 3 guys down here, it looks like. I tell you, I don't recall seeing this many guys cramp up at a game in a long time.
No, it's been a while since I have too.
So
about 5 or 6 person here.
So Magnolia's going to bring some fresh defensive linemen in the game. It's going to be third down. They're inside the 1-yard line. The official, his foot was really close to the goal line when he marked the ball. So Coach Adam Kirby's going to go out there as many times as athletic trainer John Castens had to run out on the field. Don't worry about him cramping before the night's over. That's Bubba. That's the second time Bubba's had a cramp, Bubba Williams. Usually once you get that first one, it's tough after that.
Right.
You can drink a lot of water, a lot of Gatorade, a lot of whatever, but it's once you get the first one, it is tough going after that. So third down and less than a football, it looks like. Thing is.
Will be third and goal from the 1-yard line. Let's
the ball.
That Panther defense.
I mean, that ball is inside the 1.
Yeah.
Inside the 1, so Bauxite 1 foot away from making it a 2-score game. 28-22 our score, 11:15 to go. They get everybody set, ready to go again. Foreman, quarterback in the shotgun formation, is going to go straight up the middle. He's hit by the Panther line at the line of scrimmage, but he didn't need much, and he gets it in for the touchdown, a 1-yard run for Wyatt Foreman. And Bauxite now leads at 34-22 with the extra point to come.
For a 1-yard gain and a touchdown.
Magnolia led at one point 22-14, but 3 unanswered scores now by Bauxite has catapulted them to a 34-22 lead with 11:09 to go in the ball game. And remember, after the last touchdown, they recovered an onside kick. So this defense for Magnolia has been out on the field for about the last, 6 minutes of playing time. Combs is back in at quarterback. And he's got Metzger with him. That was a 7-play, 67-yard drive. Took 3 minutes to play. The drive before that took 2:47. So, about the last 6 minutes, the Panther defense has been out there. Bauxite wants a timeout for the 2-point try. It's 34-22 Miners, 11:09 to go in the game. This is Panther football.
Tired of living with joint pain? Say hello to a brighter future with joint replacement surgery at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. The Mako Smart Robotic System is the latest breakthrough in orthopedic surgery. This advanced technology ensures precision and personalized care for every patient. Dr. Kevin Rudder and his team can create a surgical plan tailored to your unique anatomy. That means faster recovery times and improved outcomes. Take the first step towards a pain-free life today. Call 870-2 235-3200 or visit mrmcjointcare.com.
Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back. Magnolia down by 12. Two-score game. Miners look like they're going to go for 2.
Hopefully that timeout helped us more than it did them.
Yeah, catch our breath.
Yeah.
We got sound like Steve, the guy. I bet we don't keep up with time of possession, but there's been 37 minutes of football. I bet it's probably 27-10 on time of possession for the Miners.
Easily, yeah.
Tonight. Here's a snap to Combs. They're going to run the reverse throwback pass from Wyatt Foreman, and it is incomplete as Chevis Johnson was over there on coverage for Magnolia. So the Miners come up with some trickery, but the Panthers are there for the defense, and that two-point try is no good. 11:09 left in the game. It's 34-22 Miners. This is Panther football.
If you're like most Americans, you spend over 8 hours a week in your car. So naturally, you want to be satisfied with its performance. That's why you need to know about Spittler Tire and Auto. Folks around here have been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for over 17 years. They have 10 service bays to handle all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, trust the experts at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
39 rushing.
34-22 our score. Bauxite with the lead. They have scored 20 unanswered points. It was 22-14 with Magnolia led in the second quarter and 3 unanswered touchdowns. So let's see as the Miners line up, and they'll probably try the onside kick again. Zeke Young kicked the last one successfully as the Miners were able to recover it. So he's going to line up again and see if Magnolia can recover the ball this time. Here's the kick, a high kick, and it's recovered by the Panthers. That's Braylon Witcher. He got on top of that and fell down wisely at the 50-yard line. So the Magnolia offense needs to do 2 things. Needs to keep the ball for just a little bit and score.
That's right. That's right, Jeff. Magnolia right now is at 39 plays, and Bauxite is at 58.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a
lot.
Especially in this heat. That's
Absolutely.
Just what's draining them.
Absolutely. So almost
20 plays more.
20 plays more, yeah. So, 60% of the game has been played on Bauxite's offensive end of the field, or while they're on offense. So Walker Carter directing traffic in the backfield. Got another fullback in there right now. That's Travis McClure. They'll bring Ike Ainsworth in motion, toss it to McClure, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards, so a gain of 3. Travis McClure with the carry. And so Magnolia moves it into minor territory at the 47-yard line. Second down and 7 coming up for Magnolia. McClure comes out. Tristan Morgan back in. Panthers work to the line quickly, so, got time to not get in a big hurry, but need to score. Here's one to Jamaje Marshall, and he gets a first down as he pushes it over the 40-yard line down to the 39. He picks up 8 yards and a Magnolia Panther first down. That was a good push by the offensive line, Kyle.
Absolutely. We had movement there, movement down, and Jamaje hit it just straight.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Here at Odell, the center over the ball. Walker Carter brings the Panthers to the line. Ainsworth in motion around the left end and tries to get outside, and he gets spun around and he gets hammered. Luckily, he was able to hold on to the football because that was a big hit. No gain on the play.
He gets brought down at around
right the line of scrimmage. That was a huge hit there by the Miners.
He broke 1 or 2 tackles, and then that guy came out.
Yeah, one guy had him wrapped up, and the next guy hit him. But again, Ainsworth able to hold on to the football. So 2nd and 10 from the 39. Clock under 10 minutes now. Magnolia down 34-22. Here's the reverse on the inside. Gets it to Ainsworth after Marshall got it. And Ainsworth with the legs churning gets an ovation from the Panther fans as he pushes it down to the 31-yard line. Gains 8, and it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Jeff, that looked like a handoff was a little sloppy there.
Yeah,
kind of juggled a little bit, but
worked out.
That's right.
Marshall moves from left to right, gets the toss, and he's got a first down up the middle. And again, another big scrum in the middle. He just is met by massive humanity at the 26. Gain of 5 for Marshall. And the Panthers on the move with 9:26 to go in the game. 12-point deficit for the Panthers. All 11 players within about 6 yards of each other. Here's a play-action pass. Got a man in the end zone. That's Jamize Marshall. He slowed down just a little bit, and the ball was overthrown. Had he not slowed down, I think that would have been a touchdown. Yeah, I think
that was close.
Yeah, I think he was expecting the ball to be underthrown, Kyle.
Yeah, that was if he'd have just took maybe half a step more, if he hadn't just hitched, looked like he hitched just a little bit, and he would have had it, man.
So, second down and 10 for the Panthers from the 26-yard line. They come back to that play again later. They'll flip it to Marshall this time. He'll go up the middle, hit from behind, and brought down near the 22, so a gain of 4. And that brings up third down and 6 for the Panthers. Big third down play coming up. Definitely 4-down territory for Magnolia.
That's right. Just keep this steady moving here, and let that defense rest.
Yep, and drink.
And rest and drink so they can come back.
So
turn them over.
Third and 6 for Magnolia. They'll flip it to Marshall. To Marshall. Back to Ainsworth. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 10, down to the 7. And a big gain for Ike Ainsworth as he picks up 16 yards and a Panther first down. I think they're going to spot it at the 8-yard line. So first down, goal to go for the Panthers. Need to push it in here. Panthers quickly to the line. I'll give it to Tristan Morgan. Dive play over right guard. He picks up about 2 yards. And it's going to be second down and goal from the 6. Tristan Morgan, he earns every yard he gets.
I'll tell you, right now, 14 carries for 38 yards.
So he will line up in the fullback. Did the Miners jump off sides?
Yeah, well, they didn't throw the flag.
So, in high school, once you break the plane, that's it. So they must not have broke the plane.
Yep.
So Magnolia will reset. They'll flip it to Marshall, and he'll give it to Ainsworth, and that time the Miners are ready. And the loss back to the 9-yard line, a loss of 3 is going to bring up third down and goal to go. Miners swap out about 5 players on defense to get some fresh bodies out there. So big play right here for the Panthers, as it's going to be third down and goal to go. Had a good drive.
Yep, been steadily moving it every play. About had a negative on that last one though.
Got a flag.
Timeout
by the Miners. So the Miners call a timeout. 7:30 to go in the ball game. It's a 34-22 Miner lead. This is Panther football.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Summer's here, and so are road trips, vacations, and bugs splattered all over your car. Keep your ride looking fresh all season long with a Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Plan. Pay once and wash as many times as you want. With 4 great plans to choose from, there's an option for every driver and every budget. Rocket Fast Car Wash keeps your car sparkling clean no matter how many bugs you meet along the way. Drive into summer with unlimited shine. Visit Rocket Fast Car Wash and sign up today.
Love it. Jeff Harrington, Kyle Herron back here at Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. Magnolia's got a third down and goal to go from the Miner 9-yard line. Miners called that timeout, their second timeout of the half, so they're down to 1. And let's see what the Panthers in that little break there conjure up here. Tristan Morgan's in the game at fullback. You got Ike Ainsworth and Jamize Marshall at wings. Walker Carter is the quarterback. Double tight ends. I bring Ike Ainsworth in motion. Bootleg pass to the right. Walker Carter wants to keep it. He is tripped up at the 6-yard line as he was rolling to his right and just could not quite get away from the defender. And now Walker Carter, nope, he's okay. He's just, I think he's mad. So he's tripped up, and so it's going to be fourth down and goal to go at the 6-yard line. 3-yard gain. Biggest play of the game here for the Panthers.
Absolutely. What 6-yard play do you have in the repertoire now?
That's right. So they're going to bring in a receiver, and going out to the left, actually the tight end is going to be Travion Kendricks. They're going to give it on the fake. Marshall's going to keep around the right end, and that goes nowhere as the Miners were ready for it. As number 3 for the Panthers was brought down by number 3 of the Miners, Bernie Fox. And a good drive for the Panthers comes up empty, and Bauxite will start 1st and 10 from their own 6-yard line. Magnolia used up almost 5 minutes on the clock, but came up empty.
Yeah, here the defense is going to have to step up and get us a quick 3 and out or a quick turnover here.
Yeah, this would be great if they could get that turnover right here. I would be shocked if the Miners don't do anything but keep the ball on the ground. Maybe they can force a punt and give Caleb Roach a chance to return one. So 6:45 left in the game. It is a 12-point Miner lead. Play clock shows 20 as they set. Miners take the time. Game clock will start on the snap. Combs will hand off to Emory Moore in the backfield. He's got running room over the left side. Spins around, breaks one tackle, and he picks up 1st down yardage for the Miners as he gets it out to about the 18-yard line.
Is brought down by number 20, Amari Scott.
So Amari Scott makes a tackle, but a 1st down for the Miners and a gain of 12 on the play.
He gets to the 18-yard line.
So 1st and 10. Only good news for the Panthers, he went out of bounds, which stops the clock. Clock is the friend of the Miners at this point in the game with a 2-touchdown lead. They'll use every second they can. Only the play clock is running down. Game clock is not. Combs, quarterback, he's going to give it to Moore again around the right side, taking his time, getting around, and now he's thrown down for a loss. The ball is loose, but he was already down, and a good play by the Panther defense as Moore loses yardage back to the 14-yard line. He lost 4 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and 14 as Bubba Williams and Chevis Johnson make the
2nd and about 13.
Make the tackle. Good to see both Chevis and Bubba in the game.
That's right. Back and making plays.
Bubba's been out twice for cramps. Chevis once. I think they moved the ball actually back to the 13, so it's going to be maybe second 15. Foreman back in at quarterback. He gives it off to Metzger, who's in at running back, and he's going to be brought down. Maybe they try to sniff the ball out, and it was blown dead. He's doing everything he could to strip the ball loose. Metzger, Caden Metzger, at the end of the day, I don't think he made anything. No gain on the play. So we'll call it 3rd and 15 for the Bauxite Miners.
You know, they've hit us a few times with that little screen play.
That wouldn't be a surprise here if they didn't do it right here. Caleb Roach checks back in for Magnolia. He went out early with a cramp. Good to see him back out there. Hopefully Panthers can withstand this last 5 minutes. They need a defensive stop here on 3rd and 15. They're going to give it on the quarterback keeper Foreman. He's got the 1st down, and did he get the 1st down? He's close.
Might be. It's close.
Brought down by Amari Scott up around the 28-yard line. They're moving the chains, and that's a 1st down for the Miners. 15 yards on the. He needed 15. He got 15. That's a big 1st down for the Miners. And this freshman quarterback Foreman has been a thorn in the Panther side.
How far was that run?
That was 15 yards. That puts him over. He's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he's 120 with that.
Yeah. They'll give it to Metzger this time around the left side. And Metzger is brought down at the 33-yard line by Carmelo McDonald. And Magnolia may have to start thinking about using timeouts here before long. That was a 5-yard gain on the play out to the 33-yard line. Bauxite will use every second they can. They'll snap it at about the 4:02 mark as the play clock hits 20. And they lead it by 12, 34-22. Again, time of possession this game is well in favor of the Miners, just the way the game started with Magnolia getting a pick 6 and a kickoff return for the touchdown. Foreman, the quarterback, on a keeper around the right side, and he's going to be close to 1st down yardage as he takes it up near the 38-yard line. And they will move the chains. 5 yards on the play And a first down for the Miners at the 38-yard line.
That was his 21st carry there.
So 3:50. Oh, Magnolia's got a player down.
Timeout on the field for an injury.
Carmelo Lewis is down on the field. Remind you, after the game, we'll be naming our People's Bank Player of the Game. Bank on the go with People's Bank mobile banking app. Check balances, deposit checks, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills. Find the nearest branch and more. Bank wherever you are with your local bank. People's Bank, member FDIC. Also, stick around after the game for the Domino's post-game show. Carry out a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's on one-topping pizzas or on any of Domino's 5-crust, 8-piece wings, or boneless chicken. Domino's dip and bread twist combos. They're all just $7.99 each. What a great carry-out deal from Domino's in Magnolia. While we got a minute here, Kyle, I want to make a shout-out to the Panther golf team. They won another match yesterday. Got a text from my buddy Barry Ribble, who always listens in. His brother, Alan, was on the 77 team, and they had a pretty good team back then. Mike Lewis, Ron Fincher, Jack Todd Mayhew, and Alan Ribble. But this year's team has had, I think, maybe 8 or 9 matches. They've won every one of them so far.
That's what I'm saying. Undefeated right now
so far. So
that's impressive in the game of golf. That
absolutely
can go either way.
Yeah, so they play again Tuesday at Hot Springs Lakeside. A couple on Lakeside, and I can't. There's 2 teams there besides Magnolia. Then Monday, Thursday they play the final home match out at the Country Club with D Queen and Warren coming to town. So
be good, yeah.
Well, Magnolia's defense needs to stop right here. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the clock will start after the injury of the Magnolia player, so they'll snap it at about the 2:48 mark as they let the play clock run as far down as they can. They'll flip it on the toss to Bearden, and he tried to stay in bounds, but the Panthers knocked him out of bounds. Oh, the referee reached for his flag but didn't throw it. Break for the Panthers. Chavis Johnson and Amari Scott make the tackle as Bearden hits the little flip pass again from the quarterback. Foreman, and a gain of 2 on the play, so 2nd down and 8 coming up. Clock stopped because they went out of bounds. He wanted to try to stay in bounds, but the Panthers forced him out. So good job by the Panther defense.
That's what that last hit was, to get him out of bounds.
It was. I saw the referee reach for his flag, and then he didn't throw it. So that was good. Here's Foreman taking the snap over the right side. Gets to the outside. Amari Scott will get him and sling him down after 2. Oh, they're going to call a horse collar on that. The referee threw his flag. Yep, horse collar coming up against Amari Scott. It's going to be a 2-yard gain and then a 15-yard penalty called on Magnolia. I'd like to see a replay of that. So a horse collar on Amari Scott, and that a 15-yard penalty is going to give them a 1st down and a new set of downs. Magnolia has 2 timeouts left. And Coach Adam Kirby's probably trying to think right now in his head, when do I call these timeouts? So the 15-yard mark-off will move the ball inside Panther territory.
In Panther territory.
All the way down to the 43-yard line. Again, time of possession this game. 48-minute game, and we played 45 of it. Bauxite leading 34-22. I'll bet out of the 45 minutes, Bauxite's had it at least 32 minutes.
Easily.
At least.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than that. Chris, you write the times down whenever the change of possession? You might. Not the first. Oh, you were down there taking pictures. Well, the first quarter, we didn't get the ball till there was like, I don't even know what the time was when we got that first. It was about halfway through the quarter. 1:45? Yes, that's right. So it was almost 8 minutes or 10 minutes of time possession in the first quarter. So it may be more than 32. Clock is running with 2:54 and counting. Play clock is at 15. Bauxite, they're content to let as much clock run as possible. They just snapped the ball over the quarterback's head. Didn't do it. Snapped it right to his chest, and Foreman comes to his left. He gets to the outside. And he's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. A good gain from the 43 to the 36, gain of 7 on the play. Going to 2nd and 3, and we got a timeout called by Magnolia. They used their first timeout with 2:20 to go in the ball game. It's 34-22 Bauxite. This is Panther football.
In life, balance is everything. Whether it's finding time between work and family or maintaining a healthy diet. The same goes for investing. Having a balanced and occasionally rebalanced portfolio helps you have the right mix of investments for your individual needs. This mix, known as asset allocation, should reflect your personal comfort with risk, your investment goals, and how long you have until you need the money. Your ideal mix will change as your life changes. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Steve Hardy, Mark Woods, Patrick Dodd, or Laura Kroll. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Well, Magnolia's down to 2:20 in this game, down 34-22, and Bauxite has run a lot of clock off here in the fourth quarter. And as they have the entire game, they've controlled the time of possession. It sounds like a broken record up here, but this Magnolia defense has been on the field a lot of plays. Magnolia has one timeout left, as do the Miners. Bauxite will be in no hurry to use any of their timeouts, so Magnolia probably needs to have a chance to stop them here on this play, call a timeout, then stop them on the next play. If Bauxite picks up one more first down, you can pretty much see turn out the lights on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's right. One more first down, and that's all she wrote.
You almost could go into victory formation. So
yeah,
22 for the Panthers, 34 for the Miners, but Panthers still fighting out there with the ball at the 36-yard line. And a lot of these guys who cramped up and sucked it up came back in the game, so hats off to them for giving it everything they got. Ball at the 36-yard line. Foreman, the quarterback, straight ahead, and he's going to be stopped, I think, short of the first down, just inside the 35, and Coach Adam Kirby calls his final timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 1, added to a gain of 2 on the play. So 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. There's 2:13 left in the ball game. It's 34-22 Bauxite. This is Panther football.
Backyard Barbecue Company is under new ownership and is continuing to serve the best mouth-watering barbecue to Magnolia and the surrounding areas. Serving up delicious backyard specialties like the smoked turkey sandwich, fried catfish, chicken basket, and new menu items like loaded fries, nachos, salads, and meat trays. Average wait time is 15 minutes. Backyard also has catering options for the holidays or any occasion. Follow the Backyard Barbecue Company on Facebook. Remember, the best barbecue can be found in your backyard at the Backyard Barbecue Company, 1407 East Main Street in Magnolia.
Coach Adam Kirby has sent his team back out on the field, trailing by 12, 34-22 with 2:13 to go in the ball game. And this is pretty much it. If the Bauxite Miners make a first down here on 3rd and 1 from the 34, well, if they don't, they're going to go for it on 4th down. So they got two tries to make 1 yard. And best hope for the Panthers is they get the ball back with a minute 10 left, maybe.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, probably about a minute 10. Yeah.
So, and if Bauxite makes first down here, the Panthers will probably not get the ball back.
Brought in looking like a Magnolia formation here.
Yep.
Real tight.
Three guys to the right. Little delay for Foreman. He's got it, and he may go to the house. Foreman to the 20, to the 10, the 5, and a touchdown for Wyatt Foreman. And that'll put an exclamation point on it tonight for the Bauxite Miners. So he goes 34 yards for Wyatt Foreman, the freshman quarterback. And he's going to be a thorn in the side of a lot of teams the next 4 years. And Bauxite leads it now 40-22 with 2:05 to go in the football game. The Bauxite's going to attempt an extra point right now.
Pretty impressive for a guy they moved up from the freshman football team.
Yeah, I wish the other quarterback hadn't got hurt.
I know.
Let's see, who is this kicking? This is 36. This is Zeke Young. This is Chris's guy kicking here. So Zeke Young will be in kicking position. And he tried to kick it. The snap was butchered. Now they're going to try to go for 2. And running to the corner is the holder. He dives. The ball came loose, goes out of bounds, and that'll be no good as the holder, Austin Hastings, took off for the right corner, came up empty. And Bauxite leads it with 2:05 to go. The new score, Bauxite 40, Magnolia 22. This is Panther football.
Hey guys, Lucas Cheatham back to remind you about Health Quest Therapy, 1515 East Main in Magnolia. As we fall back into hunting, bonfires, rodeos, and cheering on our favorite teams into the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night lights, remember my mom, Christy, and her team have the right playbook to get you back on track. They offer one-on-one care, dry needling, hand and speech therapy, physical therapy, and more. Chosen by our local athletes and the right choice for you. It's Health Quest Therapy. Visit healthquesttherapy.net.
Know what's nice? You could drive to Whataburger right now, if you wanted to. Yeah, you could hang a Louie, talk to Reggie at the counter, and get a freshly made 100% beef double meat Whataburger with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies on a 5-inch bun. It's just the delicious freedom you have living in the land where there's Whataburger. Of course, some people aren't in that land. Wonder what they're doing right now. Probably thinking about a road trip. Whataburger, just like you like it.
40-22, our score. Bauxite with the lead. They're going to kick off again. Zeke Young, the onside kick specialist, will kick it. Braylon Witcher recovers it, falls on it at the 49-yard line. I almost like to see Braylon see if he can catch it and take off running.
Absolutely.
So
keeps him off guard there with that. But
so Magnolia will have it from their own 49-yard line, trailing by 18 points with 2:05 to go in the ball game. Remember, after the game, we'll have a Domino's post-game show and name our People's Bank player of the game.
Think we'll see a pass here?
Well, either that or some kind of trickery here, I would think. I don't know. You know, our best, we haven't hit the big home run on offense tonight like we did in the Nashville game. 49-yard line. They'll flip it to Ike Ainsworth, and he gets a good yardage up the middle. Takes it down to the 42-yard line, and he may be just a smidgen, 9 yards, just a hair short of the first down, so 2nd and 1. Panthers trying to move fast. They'll bring Marshall that's Ainsworth again, and he's got it, and I think he's got the first down. He does. Kept the legs churning, gets the first down to the 40-yard line, picked up 2. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 40-yard line. So Magnolia trying to hurry.
First down, brought to you by
Bauxite comes out with the ball. Now the ball's still scrambling around. Referee says, give me that thing so I can put it down here on the 40. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're ready as the clock winds. They'll turn and give it to Curry, the fullback, and breaks one tackle and actually still moving. A big pile. The pile is still converging. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 17 guys in that scrum. 5 guys were not. So 17 out of the 22 are in the scrum. And at the end of the day, Curry picks up 6 yards. Minute 11, Magnolia hustles to the line. Walker Carter gives it to Curry again around the right end. He's got the first down and takes it out of bounds before being knocked out at the 26-yard line as he gained 8 yards on the play. A minute and 1 second to go in the ball game. Magnolia trying to put another touchdown on the board. Walker Carter will bring Ainsworth in motion, flip it to him. He's hit behind the lines, keeps his feet moving. Again, another scrum, and Ainsworth not going down easily. Takes it down to the 21, pick up a 5. Clock moves under 50 seconds. 2nd down and 5 from the 25. 44 seconds left in the game.
Tough running by Ike there.
Yeah, Ike kept those legs turning. They'll give it to Curry around the right end this time, and he's knocked down inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Picked up 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. 25 seconds left in the game.
3rd and 3 for the Panthers.
Panthers trying to get one more play off before the game ends. Walker Carter will flip it now to Marshall, then to Ike Ainsworth. Ainsworth down to the 11 with 9 seconds to go. Picked up 8 yards. Another first down for the Panthers. Going to be a little too late, but see if Magnolia can get one more play and maybe stick in the end zone. Referee says wind it, 8 seconds. Here comes Jamaje Marshall around the right end. He's going to be tripped up for a loss of 2, and that'll be the final play of the ball game. Our final score, Bauxite 40, Magnolia 22. 40-22, our final score. Bauxite with the win. We'll have our Domino's post-game show. Also name our People's Bank Player of the Game. We'll do all that in just a moment. This is Panther football.
The greenhouse cottages of Wentworth Place are located in the heart of Magnolia. Wentworth offers award-winning services. Their cottages are homes large enough to comfortably accommodate 12 elders with private rooms and complete baths surrounding a shared living room, open kitchen, dining area, and spa. They recognize the importance of performing their jobs with compassion and providing comfort physically, spiritually, and emotionally. The Cottages of Wentworth Place. Visit cottagesofwentworthplace.com. Southern Medical Group has you covered whatever the health issue. Sinus, cold-related problems, allergies, screenings, DOT physicals, and more. Stop by Southern Medical Group today for your flu shot and health screenings. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly, and right here at home in Magnolia. Visit smgarkansas.com. Southern Medical Group. Our family taking care of yours.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Want to get the most bang for your buck in 2025? You need a People's Bank CD and companion savings.